Come on! Welcome back to the Top 4 podcast after a bumper blockbuster weekend. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, they reach the sky. And like my dreams, they fade and die. Oh, she's so excited. I've looked at
This is shameless.
I'm forever blowing bubbles.
Disrespectful. That's what
Bubbles in the air. United.
Yeah,
Come on, man. But you read the name, Bubba Laffy Burst. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're looking good, man. We're looking good. Shout out to the 3-point collectors. It's a good week to be a Chelsea fan.
I'm joined by AD, a Liverpool fan.
it seems only Colombia's finest can get through Liverpool customs.
Wow. So solid. I love that. Joined by Rubinho, a Manchester United fan.
Do you know what they're saying this week that made me absolutely die? You know the BBL Drizzy song? They're saying BCM Xerxes. BCM Xerxes.
Man. You just got here.
Guys, do you know what? Yeah, my love for football and wrestling were on the pitch at Selhurst Past, but we will talk about it.
Yeah.
Great shout. And I'm joined by special guest once again, Lola, an Arsenal fan in the building.
What's up? Gabriel's biggest fan once again.
Go on, Peter.
Oscar, that was gonna be the intro, but
Go on, Peter.
in the 99th minute, I don't think I could stomach it. But Oscar, you will fall in love. So let's be very clear.
Yeah.
Oscar, everybody, what was your, obviously highlight / surprise of the weekend? That's what I want to know. Is there anything in particular, or any highlight in particular, or anything that kind of shocked you out there? That put, ask a few questions.
What happened this weekend?
Oh,
Yeah, guys, my highlight this weekend,
Yeah.
I can watch 3 p.m. games legally. Do you know how much of a blessing that is?
I don't think you understand.
HD, no buffering, no circles, none of that stuff. Yeah. I can watch it with clear, and not just the Premier League, every single league. It was lovely. It was lush. Different language still, but it was lush.
You'll take it. you better learn that.
The times, man. Just
I know. We need to friggin' move on. Lola, did you have something there as well?
It's not 1972 no more.
Price / low light is Femi. Joe got spun.
Hey, he got punched up. Oh my goodness. Anthony Joshua.
That one hurt.
No, that was a bit mad, because to watch him try and get up all those times.
Oh gosh! And you
that's what done it.
See the still photo of the post. Oh gosh!
His face on the other side. That was a bit crazy.
It was fake, no?
I did ask myself, how is boxing a sport? It can't be considered a sport. This is outrageous. The way he did look like two different people. This did not look like that still frame you're referring to of the punch. That's not Anthony Joshua. That's mistaken identity. You're not. He's not getting pulled up for no crime if he done one. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, no, mad. Yeah, absolutely mad. Shout out to Dubois on retaining his title.
What, guys? How old do you think Danny Dubois is, by the way? Go. If you don't know the answer, how old do you think?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I know. I learned this weekend.
How old is Joshua? 34,
35? Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, he's mid-30s.
If he's mid-30s, Dubois, I'm going to go with Dubois being like 36, 37 type thing.
Lower.
Oh, he's younger than Josh.
Josh was 34.
Considerably younger, Peter.
Oh, snap. He's not in his 20s, is he?
Yes.
Flipping hell.
I'll put it to you like this. If Danny Dubois was in the picture, he'd be the youngest member.
If what?
You heard me. Daniel Dubois is 27
No.
years of age.
No.
And he just turned 27 this month.
So he been 26.
He's a fresh 27.
Wow. Oh, that's mad. What are your teas?
He reminds me of Debo from Friday. You seeing it? Are we getting that? No?
Debo from Friday.
No,
I mean,
no.
I like Dubois. I have a slight connection, so I quite like. I didn't like it.
You have a connection?
Yeah, he lives in the area I live. Literally, I saw it. Literally, I would always see them every day before school, and just running laps. They've been running laps. Plus, it wasn't something else.
Oh, sick. Oh, sick.
Okay.
There's no way he was losing that fight. He was wearing leggings, a brown leather jacket, and no socks. No way he was losing that fight.
27 years old, boldish white voice, fashion sense like that. That was a dangerous man.
Dangerous Steve.
A dangerous man.
I think he got Jennifer Major vibes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I can see that.
David.
Yes, man.
Wild Broncos.
Generous Dave in the building. Guna, what's up?
I'm alright, man. Man's been feeling a bit ill, but yeah, I said I'll jump on still.
I've just come out the other side of that, man.
We've been talking about the boxing. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh yeah, you're a boxing man. What are your teas? David's a boxing guy.
Big man,
What
you know what? Yeah, you see this defeat. Yeah, it's just Andy Ruiz all over again. He overlooked him, man.
Do you think?
He overlooked him. Caught him. He got. See that first round punch? Yeah, chin up, bro. Just there.
It's out there.
Oh, I was
like
fuming, blood. I was fuming.
How can you overlook a boxing fight, though?
And
Like, you're
also,
gonna get punched
he's a
up.
champion, bro.
If it goes wrong, like, it's the worst sport to lose in the world because not only do you lose, but you get punched up.
Get banged up, man.
Guys, from the moment I saw Dubois coming out first, and he's the champion, I was like, nah.
Yeah, but
You-
AJ's
everything-
reason. Yeah.
When you look back at it in hindsight, everything was just wrong. You got the Saudis playing their national anthem. I'm like, what's going on here?
Brother,
bro?
they turned the whole of Wembley green. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it.
That was interesting because I saw like a lot, even the sponsorship and everything was like I
It's
saw
Riyadh
Riyadh
season.
something. Yeah, something like
The
that.
Riyadh
Yeah,
season.
it
I
was
said,
like
why is Wembley so busy?
There was
tonight?
there was a part of me that was like, I swear this is at Wembley. Like, do you know what I mean? I was just like, I swear it's at Wembley. Never mind.
Whoa,
I just
you
kind of
go.
skimmed past it.
Hey, the Saudis are taking over this boxing thing, cuz.
Also, can I just say something that never makes sense to me? You know, things that you know to be true, but they still don't make sense. I don't understand how boxing makes as much money as it does. I don't
It's
get
just
how these
astonishing.
fighters get like 50, 80
Sponsorships
million a fight.
and betting.
Yeah, but that's it. Still doesn't compute. To
So
me.
how
Like,
short of sport
how-
a match is,
Bro,
But you can say that about any sport, though, because
bro.
they don't
Robin,
even give
how
a
many
fuck.
times- Robin,
They
how many times-
are 22 man kicking a ball on some grass
Robin,
and they're
come on,
making
let's do this.
millions.
No,
Robin, let's do this.
Robin.
Well, how many times does
Man
AJ fight a
United-
year?
Man United would sell out Wembley 50 times a year.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
How many times does
it's the
Joshua
same.
fight? How many times does Joshua fight a year?
Guys, it's very simple. Promoter puts the money, yeah,
Yeah.
and he has to claw that back via pay-per-view and tickets.
Yeah, man.
No, but to
Yeah.
Oscar's question, like we're not talking DB.
No, but I'm saying
bro.
that in general, the
Like,
money in sport
I saw
in
a
general
match,
is ridiculous.
Obviously, it was like big guys, you know, like McGregor versus Mayweather. We're talking about the winner winning 100 million,
Yeah, but it's
like 100 million
it's betting, but also because back in the day,
for a guy that doesn't even box. If he fought a guy that doesn't even box, and he got 100 million.
Brother, Don King used to eat off Tyson.
Nah.
like before even Don King fight, it
All
was
of that testicle fortitude.
sport. But then it's what happens is literally personality. You find a boxer who
Lola, I see you once a year, fam. I see you once a year. Fight for 3 minutes.
you see what happens in life. So people personality can draw. So if you can like fight, it's already a sport fighting. It's like it wasn't as popular, but it's fight. But then you've got someone who's got like, oh, I like them. They're cocky. Either they're cocky and you want to see them get done, or they just kind of you see that you enjoy them and you want to see them win. And then more personalities come in, and then you've got specialties, and then it just kind of like grows from that. I get the attraction. I get the attraction of the sport, no doubt about it. But we're talking money that we do not understand.
Yeah, but
The loser the loser makes as much money as more than any other contract we see in the Premier League get. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's the loser.
Part of the danger as well, because like you get
It is part of the danger as well.
But you know what?
You're getting humiliated in front of the whole world.
You better pay me.
Honest, yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
Joshua's meme. His meme now. He's like his nyash is just in the air on the line.
No, allow it. Yeah, Joshua's pride. Yeah.
How much did Joshua make for this fight? Do you know?
But I don't know.
Probably because the Saudis are involved. I'll probably say between 50, maybe 50. I won't be surprised.
I ain't gonna lie. I will do the same thing, bro. Beat me up the same way, blood. For 50 million, beat me up the same way. Dubois.
Nah, I'm not getting knocked out like that.
For 15 minutes work.
I'm getting knocked out for 500k. What are you not talking about?
for 15 minutes work. I'm getting work.
I ain't getting knocked out. When my legs and my body's not under my control. Nah. Bro, did you see his legs? Bro, I'm like, this guy's
You guys will want it. You guys will want it.
It's why I question why it's a sport, though. I do question why it's a sport. It can't be legal.
Because let's say they offered you even 300k to jump in the ring with Dubois.
No, I'm not doing that.
No.
Bring that.
When you get
Where
like
do I
that,
sign?
it
Where do I
doesn't
sign?
sound
300k.
Where do I sign?
Dangerous. You
Guys,
might not wake up again.
sparked out. Have you ever been sparked out?
Listen.
No, answer my question.
300k.
You might lose your memory. You might. No way.
I might buy a house with that 300k.
House where? What size house? 300k.
Deposit, babe. Deposit.
I want
That's a 300k deposit.
Deposit.
You could go move to Dundee and get a mansion.
I want less.
Mm.
You're gonna knock me out dirty. I want comfort for my life. 300k ain't doing that.
Nah, guys.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. One fight.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It wouldn't take that much.
Run that for me. Here's my account details. Like
No,
I'll
but
give you the Bait Halifax account. Just say, look, this is the Halifax. This is it right here.
What? Have you seen-
Frank Warren. In fact, I know friggin' Frank Warren. He's got a box at the Arsenal. I'll literally be on his door. Listen, how much, man? How much do I get to get thumbed up by one of your guys?
Man.
Why is
No,
that?
but that's my point. Like when you actually deep sport in general,
It's not a
money
real
is crazy.
sport, though. No, but it's not a real sport. It's not a real sport, though.
Money's not real though. Let's be real.
And yeah, how real is money?
Yeah, man, in the Olympics getting punched up for free. Come on, bro.
You gotta build that rep, bro.
The pride of a nation.
That's how you know Joshua through the Olympics. You gotta build that rep.
Yeah, man.
You forget, bro. Joshua was out here getting nicked in 2009, 2010. In 2012, he was a gold
When
medalist.
you hear a story, man, it's proper. It's proper. How much to get thumped up? Hey, okay, you're moving fire. What? Nah, you're moving fire. You know what we're talking about.
Even said by one of your men as well. Nah.
Listen,
Mm.
yeah, because Frank,
You
obviously,
don't know what
they got
it's
boxes in it. Whatever, man. Anyway, any other highlight this week besides Anthony Joshua getting slapped up, bro?
No, I think we should get straight into the comments. Please.
Unfortunately. Okay, yeah, comments is fine.
Alright,
That's fine.
Always, yeah. The beginning comments are always just random things that have nothing to do with football. But Nat says, shout out Bank Tube Station, the worst to exist.
I can agree. Actually, no,
I don't like Bank.
Nah, Bank has been done up still. It's not as bad as it used to be. The Northern Line has been extended there. I'm happy about that. Them platforms used to be tiny.
Backstation is a major improvement now, mate.
Okay.
It was a risky station, though, blood. You know, like at peak time.
At
on
rush
that
hour.
12,
Mm.
Do you know what station sucks? Clapham Junction. Ugh.
But the strip in the middle, and then
Why is there two exits?
I avoid
And
Clapham
it's-
Junction
oh,
at
nah,
all
no.
costs.
Oscar, you've gone too far. I said two exits to
Whack.
crazy.
Whack.
It's a
Nat also
horrific
says,
train station.
what areas of New York did Nas shout out at the end of The World Is Yours?
Flipping hell.
No, this is not a hip hop podcast. I mean,
I don't like rap.
Bruv, you've even put me to sleep.
No, I like rap. I don't like rap. Like all of that Nas,
Man
Nas
said,
stuff.
I don't like rap.
Listen, I don't mind Nas, but I can't tell you that answer.
Your
Remember,
future.
I want to get involved in the conversations. I must listen to Illmatic back to front to try and feel it the same way the man them were feeling. I was bored. I dozed off. I just
I can't lie.
Your
When-
future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those ones.
Do you know what? Yeah, like when people say, Biggie or Tupac, Biggie for the vibes, bro. Like Tupac can put in all that work. He's got about 20 million albums. Biggie has 2 fire albums. That's it.
Just
Hit
vibes.
after hit. He's just got hits for days.
Vibes, man.
I'd like to like Tupac. I'd like to say that,
do you know what? Do for Love by Tupac always hits me.
And there's a rhythm here and there, you know what I'm saying?
I'm always there. I'm always about it.
No, there's a rhythm here and there. Don't get it twisted, but like, let's have it. Let's keep it a buck, blood. You hear Biggie.
I couldn't answer that. I couldn't answer that. Black and white. I couldn't do black and white.
All right.
Who you saying?
Easy.
Yeah, he starts saying Lola's deep, bro. She's deep. I hear it, bro. She said Pac.
What? Your favorite rapper?
No, out of
Oh, just out of them lot. Out of the old school, yeah, it's probably Biggie for me. Probably.
I'm Pax though.
Yeah. Murad says, good evening to the greatest football podcast there on a Monday night when it's quite simple. This is the champions elect.
I don't know which team you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's a fraud at that point. He's been saying the same thing for 3 years. No trouble.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get into it. Tahar says, "Big up top 4. Let's pretend we scored a goal. What United did against Palace." Like, that's funny. David says, "Big up top 4. Hope everyone had a blessed weekend. Have a great week. Top 4 will always be number 1. Yes, bro.
Elite.
Shout out.
Hey, Murad had a good week.
Endo says, Olowa Lola's back in the building. The summer is officially Ola. Lola officially reborn.
What, Lola don't like summer now?
No, we know this.
Oh, yeah. The winter thing.
Yeah, no, she has to coach for days, bro.
Vibe it. I just prefer a bit of an autumn or a spring.
Endo can't ban her no more. Like, she told us what she was dealing with. You know what I mean? That's it. Conversation done.
I still think it's egregious, man. Summer's clearly the greatest. I don't know what we're doing. I'm in a hoodie right now, guys. This sucks.
It's not that cold, is it?
It's not cold, but I need comfort.
Hey, winter's coming still.
You're in a hoodie too.
We always do.
Yeah, but you made it sound like you're doing it for warmth. You know what I mean?
Well, look, when it's summer, I'm not wearing hoodies. Let's put it that way.
First.
We're good. They were impressed with the quality of religious education. Shout out to the Ofsted inspections. That went well.
Six.
He said they came to see a lesson of mine, and I explained to the children about Mary's obedience to God when she was told she'd be the mother of God. I had explained to the kids that Mary didn't tell God that she would get back to him in 3 to 5 working days. He immediately accepted the call. This shows her commitment and trust. The inspector snorted and laughed, but she found it all well in the lesson.
Yes, Mirad. I tell you what.
Shout out
the outstanding collective.
That is legendary.
Bro, that is great. That is great content.
And shout out Nat also in the comments. He's saying, word Endo is to support your local donkeys on Twitter. Sorry. I missed the first comment, which was Endo, which basically said, this whole footballers get paid too much. I don't understand how much work goes into being a footballer. They pretty much sacrifice most of their life to bring entertainment to the world. And Nat is pretty much backing the sentiment. I suppose we'll get into that when we talk Rodri.
Interesting.
Because it's going to get a bit sticky. But Pete, should we go straight into the first game?
I think we have to get into the first game. It was unbelievable scenes, Jeff, at the Etihad, where Manchester City against the Arsenal 2-2 draw. A nice little Desmond to end a crazy weekend of football. Flipping hell. I mean,
what are you guys doing beefing at the Etihad? 5 seconds, by the way. First barge.
Yeah, listen. Remember what I told you? I said if I was a centre half, blood, the first thing I'm doing, I'm letting that striker know I'm there. What are we talking about, bro? You know, we were talking about Barclays. You know, we were talking about Prime Barclays last week on the episode. Guys, this right here was a Prime Barclays rivalry. None of this Liverpool respect each other. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear it.
We are here.
I hear it,
fight, man.
Do you know what? I just laughed because I was like, the ball hasn't been kicked.
Listen.
And he's on the floor. I was like, what is this? Okay, I know what you guys came and turned up to do. Cool.
I'm so sorry overdoing on that one. Yes, Kai, It was that day he was crying on my barge.
Listen, Lola, when he went off injured for real, I said, that's what you frigging get for trying to frigging con the ref early doors. Good. Get out of here for 6 months. I don't want to see him this season.
Why would you say?
Oh, because Oscar. Listen,
I'm not putting energy out there personally.
I need them all injured. De Bruyne, stay out there. I need Rodri out of there. I need Bernardo Silva out of there.
Oh look, what? Considering
you don't have a flu, mate. Don't even turn up to the ground, okay?
Considering the way you got. First of all, Arsenal went like 3 years without a single injury, yeah. And then you got a couple and started complaining all year, like all week. Sorry, like,
who's done that? Who's done that, bro? Calm down. Arsenal fans have complained about our injuries.
Yes, you have. Arsenal fans went into the North London derby and pretended to be underdogs because Odegaard couldn't play. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Look, the fact is, look,
Oscar can't stand to see another Mourinho side. That's what it is. He can't stand to see it. He can't stand to see it.
Hey, listen. Mourinho would have never bottled that lead. Let's be serious. Let's be serious.
Oscar, small pony. Let's not forget small pony. Yeah? Let's not forget small pony season when he was
Pete, though. That low block was egregious.
When? Wait, hang on. What's he referring to? Where? In which game?
I'm asking this game. I thought.
Are you on drugs? We have a sending off first half at the friggin' Etihad, and you're saying my low block's egregious.
Yeah.
With 18-wheeler lorries, bruv. We knew what time it was.
What? I can't lie to you. When Trossard was an idiot, I said I was annoyed. Yeah, my head was hot. I was talking in the group chat. I said second half. Yeah, I want the world to complain about the freaking country mile of like the low block. Like it's so disgusting. Everyone and their mum who never watches football to complain about how disgusting Arsenal. Because I wanted it. Because I was annoyed at Trossard because it was why would you, whether or not people believe the it was a card or not, I can, depending on how you look at the rules, like it wasn't. Trossard is an idiot for something that you know for a fact it has been highlighted so heavy. Especially for us, we've literally gone through with it a couple games ago. There's no point even attempting to go for it. Both the foul and the supposed kicking away. It's kind of difficult to tell if he was got the second yellow for the foul or the supposedly delayed.
Yeah, but the whistle it was his own fault.
No, what I'm saying is because what I blame him for either which way is his fault. But what I'm saying is it's difficult to know the angle because they first said it was for the foul when he barged. What's his name? I don't know. I'm saying they first said it was for a barge that he did, which if that was the case, that wasn't a yellow card anyway, so that was by the by. And then the second, but then they then changed it to it was for delaying the start. In which case, I'm saying, but then you bring the whistle as he kicked it. So it's different. But what I'm saying, he did if you watch it back. But what I'm saying is, I hear why I'm not fighting him getting a yellow card either which way because the game half is basically done. You didn't need to go for the ball at all. You're already on a yellow. You already got away with something a bit earlier where I thought he was going to get done for that. I think he fouled Walker higher up the pitch unnecessary, and I was like, you're treading a very fine line. Just don't do anything. And he did that. So I was just back to him because we as a club and fans have been doing this whole thing about Rice or other games we've got yellows or double winners, all these things like don't even attempt to give them a simple chance because was it last season where this and this is why I'm swaying slightly a little bit. I'm not forgetting was it Mac Oliver because this is the man who last season when Kovacic fouled two of our men, disgusting that both should have been red cards. He didn't even get sent off for that at all. And his reasoning was, his word, I'm paraphrasing, was I didn't want to spoil the game. He sent Trossard off for a second yellow with seconds to go in the first half. You can't just let it go. By your own logic, you've done it before where you said, I'm not going to do it, not spoil the game. Just spoiled the game. So like I'm saying, like I don't mind consistency because I rarely ever gonna get too mad about cards because I always think the players know what's up. Don't be extra about it. Especially if you've already got like a sort of target on you, you already had a yellow. Don't even attempt to give them a chance to do it. But as a man, from your own kind of way of doing things, and you said that you don't like to ruin games with cards if it's unnecessary. Like, if Trossard had done a stupid, like, he went into a man that's like I couldn't have done, you can't say stuff. But both the foul and even the minute of the kind of the kicking away, it was so minor that we could have given it a black. Because you've seen many games, both for Arsenal and for other teams, where a player has maybe delayed a kickoff, and the ref has kind of like said, they tend not to see it, or they say that's a one type of thing. They don't always automatically go for the yellow. So it's like it wasn't a necessary thing to do. But it happened, and after that happened, I was at the Trossard and I said, you know what, I don't care. Make this game disgusting. I don't take everyone off, find every defender we have, just put them on. I didn't even care because it was just long. But yeah, that's on that part. On the game itself, we'll talk about that afterwards. But yeah.
Go on, David. I'm sure you got a piece on this, man. Because
a great game of football, very dramatic. I won't lie, yeah, obviously we're down to 10 men. It did become a bit of a snooze fest. Well, we defended well, I won't lie, but I'm being harsh here. I know dark arts, all this, blah, blah, blah. We got to get 3 points. I'm sorry. We're right there.
Because of the position we were in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in, you kind of
see it out.
I think the draw at the start. You know, it's like 30 seconds. Just do, and it's like the one time we switch off the entire game is the time they score. Switch off once.
Yeah. It was a quick corner though, isn't it? It was very different to what they were doing previously. Are you guys
not furious at that? Because it's literally the last.
I'll be furious. I'll be furious.
City get a corner. Your players are not even switched on to the fact they're taking a short corner.
It's because I think there were 2 corners in a row, wasn't it? Was it not 2 or 3 in a row?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter. You were switched on the entire. You can't switch off until.
You've got a minute left, Pete.
Do you know what though? I think the harshness is I don't think Arsenal players were switched off because the ball did bounce around a little bit in there. It was almost like we got away with the initial switching off because the ball still kind of mucked about in there for a little bit.
If you didn't from the initial corner of Grealish, I see what doesn't happen in the first place.
Or the space that he had to cross it in, you mean?
Yeah, like he literally did the smart thing. He played it immediate. He knew people weren't kind of focused. So he literally just pay attention to it.
I think we are being a bit hard. I've been a bit hard.
I don't know if you are though, because I thought there were throughout the whole game though. There were moments when you guys were switching off, like when the City's first goal. That whole back line was off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we just got done. I don't know. I wouldn't say like I was saying on the group chat before the game. Remember, guys, I was like, I'm not happy with the starting 11 because you start chopping and changing the back 4 at the Etihad. You're asking for it, and what happens? Calafiori has just met Savinho for the first time. Does his dance. Gabriel's the wrong side of Haaland, and by the way, world-class finish from Haaland because it's like a toe poke, but like straight and on Raya's sort of left-hand side, which is his weaker side to dive on. Very, very clever. Like it was just a very quick, clever goal, but it was very rusty defending-ish, if that makes sense.
Sorry to interrupt. Did you see Paul Merson's analysis on Haaland's run?
No.
So Haaland, he's got a clean run, and then if he carries on running, he's gonna go offside, but he just like halts his run. He halts it by like 2 seconds. And then the pass comes in, and Arsenal players put their hands up for offside, but he stays onside. Like he's one of the smartest strikers.
They haven't realized he hasn't. They don't realize that he's broken his stride. Like they think he's still at the same momentum. Fair enough.
Does it all the time.
It's clever. It's a clever goal. It's a very clever goal.
Holland doesn't get enough credit.
Oscar. It was when I saw the goal, I was like, "This is a superb finish, man! It's such a good goal."
There's times where it's like, okay, he's playing up front for City, so he should be scoring a lot of goals, but. The way
he scored 100 goals.
It's a ridiculous feat.
And the amount of it, like, it's something you just can't pin down to. Like, for example, I'm going to use a player that he's us now, but you get what I'm going to say. Sterling, his goals, whilst as great as a player Sterling is, like, you can say it was because he was at City. Like, the amount of goals he got there, it's because you're at City. With Haaland, you can't do that.
No, Haaland is just... You know, if I'll have to watch that analysis back. I mean, I was amazed by the goal in real time. So
Gundogan or one of them pulls Saliba out enough.
Yeah,
Gundogan.
But as well, Gabriel's the wrong side of him. You know, that's what Gabriel ends up switching over because he knows I can't do nothing from this side.
Yeah, he's in trouble. You know,
he's isolated. He's just basically frozen.
It all starts from Savinho. Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to Savinho,
First 10-15 minutes, it was. I was thinking, dear God,
yeah, I thought that too.
And I'm thinking it's going to be like a resilient thing, and then we'll eventually go and like bat it out. But we came in, I said, wow, because I honestly, the back 4, I called it. I wanted it to be that because Ben White had been cracked. He started poorly, in my opinion, and Ben White comes comes up against any man with a little bit of a shimmy, he immediately loses himself. Like, he can't handle it, and that's not me being rude or harsh with him. It's just actually what you see. He gets like Matoma, he gets done consistently. Rashford, he gets done consistently. It's like Doku has been done multiple times. I'm saying is like there were like tricky wingers and stuff. I was thinking move Timber over there and have Calafiori be on the left because that
Interesting.
What happened was like what happened with Calafiori at the start is what I was afraid was going to happen to Ben White on the right. Drew it after, but I was like, yeah, Savinho had him done. It was like whatever. But then obviously they scored, great goal. You can't say anything. They almost scored again with and then the Rodri injury happened, and then the momentum stopped, and then Gundogan and not Gundogan.
Wait, can we park on that second goal? Yeah, because
Second goal.
Which one? Our second goal.
Arsenal's second goal.
Oh, she weren't there, but yeah, fair enough.
Oh no, sorry. I thought you went past it. No, my bad.
She was saying like, what could have been 2-0. Like when you hit the post with the free kick and whatnot.
Yeah,
Lola, I'm with you. When the game started, I'm like, all right, cool, big game, big moment, Arsenal. Let's show ourselves. And we were getting almost cooked in the first 10 minutes. I said there is levels to this thing, like you're just sitting there like, Lord have mercy, 0-0, get me the hell out of Manchester. I'll bite your freaking hand off today. And when Haaland scored, I said, okay, guys, okay.
I said it was going to be 3-0 before half time. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, they've all regressed to when
it was staring down the barrel, mate. It was staring down.
And then obviously the injury happened to Rodri, which was unfortunate for him because again, I don't like wishing injuries anyone. I know I don't like City. I don't like wishing it.
Looks like his ACL still.
Run that,
it's a season ender. A season ender.
For my title, run that.
I just saw a tweet that said by the time Rodri gets back, Man City's next game will be against #United.
You know what? Like, I was thinking it couldn't happen to a nicer bloke. Rodri. You know what's funny about Rodri? When Rodri plays against Arsenal, I hate him with a passion. And then long enough. He obviously they go long enough without playing us, and you really start to appreciate how much of a great player he actually is. Right? I was even saying like when they were warming up, I was talking to a few people like, yo, this guy's a machine. He's a friggin' beast. Then I remembered why I can't stand this guy minutes into the game, and I said, this freaking cheat. This cheat. And as soon as he went down, I was like, yeah, look, there's the boy that cried wolf because he's actually injured now, other than before when he was feigning injury earlier. And then I was thinking to myself,
that one's a poor comment because he's complaining fairly.
Yeah, he's complaining fairly.
We'll get to that later. We'll get to that bit later on. But what's it called? Yeah. So and the thing is, like you say, look, the game was pretty. I enjoyed the football match. Obviously, being a fan, being heavily invested, I didn't see the boring side to it because all I'm trying to see is my team get over the line. And I think, when Arsenal got back into the game, when Calafiori scored, I don't think you understand, man. I jumped, I friggin' fist pumped.
It was a fantastic goal. I was literally calling him calamari for like a good 10 minutes. But then he came out with that, and I was like, you know what?
No, but you know what hit me in the feels? You know what got me in the feels? He runs over to Mikel Arteta and jumps on him. I said, my freaking centre back, my left back today, man. Loved it.
I love a passion celebration. It's like sometimes the planned ones are fun, but a pure kind of like passion one, just running.
Yeah. Just pure.
Just running.
You know he's Italian. That's
bro.
He gave it all this, but the being.
Mikel comes across like somebody no one can touch him. No one can actually do anything like this to him. The guy said, "Ban that." I'm here, bro. I've arrived. I've scored a blinder.
It was a brilliant finish.
Brilliant.
It's everything. It's the hair. It's the headband. It's the
and I think there's a shot where Pep Guardiola's in the shot as well. So when he jumps onto Mikel, Pep's in the shot as well. I thought, some superb scenes, Jeff. I must admit, I kind of feel sorry for Walker in the sense that, if the referee is talking to you, right, and listen, because I know I'd be aggrieved if it happened to me on my side. If the referees called me over to have a conversation, and then
call it what it is.
Partey's played I think Partey is the one that's played the free kick. But the referees has allowed us to take the free kick. It's not on us. Yeah. Like we do our thing. We go ahead and score. It's legal and everything else. I do feel for a City fan that would argue, for Kyle Walker that would argue, I'd say, you know what, that's a bit of a farce. You can't pull me across the pitch to then take me to then.
I was going to ask you to say the F word because
I
Yeah.
what the ref that stunt the referee pulled for that goal is absolutely insane.
Do you know what it is? Pass is a pass as well, and I 100% back everything is because if they try to do that, pull over Saka or whoever defender we have or defender, and then you I'm gonna lose my mind. But what I will say,
He pulled the captains.
you know what? But you know what? He pulled them both. But what? Do you know what I will say about it is though, Walker got back. He got back.
Yeah,
He did, but where's my bearings? You know them ones. Where's my bearings? Where's my man? Where's my man gone?
What I'm saying, I'm not saying I'm backing, saying he was back. I'm saying in terms of like the leniency that you will now say is like you got back, you were just crap, and then the pass went to Calafiori, and obviously it was the thing is the one thing you can say also it wasn't like an intricate kind of like in his space, it was just a brilliant stroke.
Listen, Mike Oliver done him over, mate.
You think that's unfair?
By the time he was back,
I'm with you on the second goal. On the second goal, I'm with you. That's all his fault. But this one, yeah.
And the thing is, you can see it was genuine. Like before the ball has made it to said Gabriel Martinelli, Walker's like, come on, what are you doing? Like, why are we playing? Like, it's nowhere near danger, nothing like that. So,
You know what?
he's already complaining.
I need
he
to
was
know
completely from day.
how are you gonna call 2-man over and then say, yeah, take the free kick? I don't understand the logic.
Bizarre.
I don't understand the logic.
Bizarre.
No,
It's
so
because-
apparently
because-
he's called them over to tell them like, guys, it's getting heated. You not need to calm your team down.
Yeah,
So as Walker turns around, he's telling the City players like,
The thing-
calm it down, lads. Like,
Yeah, the thing
and then
is,
he's
though,
running back in position.
no, the thing is, it's because free kicks do not have whistles. So, for example, if the referee blows for a foul, right, there is no second whistle to take the free kick unless the referee asks for it. So sometimes you'll see a referee say, "Wait on my whistle," then they will go again. So what happens is, a quick free kick, because in all honesty, what Oliver has to do is
No, but again,
wait, is tell them to wait for my whistle because I've called you two over. So the fact that he doesn't do a whistle, it's actually a legal goal. Do you know what I'm saying? It's legitimate type of deal. It's just on him, not actually saying, "Oh, let's let them regroup and then we go from there."
yes, man.
Because he's had too long to talk to them. Do you know what I mean? He's talked to them for too long.
I'm not mad at it as much because I don't like Walker, but I definitely understand why.
Listen.
Guys, listen,
Let's be very clear.
listen. If that happened to me, I guess I am fuming, bruv.
Oh, I'll be spitting.
Entire head and be on fire.
Let me finish off on this game as well. Yeah, look, I'll tell you one thing about the yellow cards in this game, because in the game early doors it got feisty, right? We saw collisions, we saw things happening, and Trossard's first yellow card is of the indication like, look, you don't need to stop this crap right now. And it was almost like he got a yellow card for something that's not really a yellow anyway, but it was almost like to friggin' cease fire, and then he done it again. So like, the kicking the ball away, as you said, Lola, earlier. If Trossard's been given a second yellow for that barge he's done on Bernardo Silva, which Silva bought as well at the same time and kind of made it look more than what it was, fair enough. Like if he gets the second yellow for that, I at the end of the day pissed off because I feel like Trossard's being made an example of in this game. But at the same time, it's hard to not go with the referee's decision. The kicking the ball away is a load of bollocks. That is absolute garbage. Because even though he's kicked the ball away, right? Even though he's even like, I think we all probably have to have a discussion about what do we think about this rule about kicking the ball away? How much time does it actually really waste? What is actually going on here? City players down on the floor. Trossard can't believe he's being booked for that. And it's the fact that the Premier League had to come out and say, oh, by the way, this is the reason he got sent off. Not because he actually barged Bernardo Silva, which I think would have been more of a case. But the fact that it wasn't even for the kick, when you watch it again, because I've just been watching the highlights again, and you see it happen, it's so minute and so fast after the whistle's being blown, that for you to come out and think I'm time wasting is absurd. It's absurd.
Pete, what did it remind you of?
Don't say
Van Persie, innit?
Robin Van Persie.
So get
Robin
this,
Van
right?
Persie.
Get this. On the post-match for Sky, they had
Don't. You see Theo Walcott, you're a fraud. Where is he? Theo Walcott, you're a disgrace.
I was saying we need to talk about the aftermath of the game. I was waiting for this.
I don't understand. I don't think two things. He's the fact that he said that Trossard knew what he was doing. No, he didn't. No, he did not. And then secondly, Van Persie knew what he was doing. What are you talking about?
He compared
What
it
are
to
you
Van
talking
Persie.
about?
I thought he was going to back up Trossard when he compared it to Van Persie.
I
And then he
couldn't.
said, nah, Van Persie knew what he was doing at the new
He's
camp.
not a gooner. He's not a gooner anymore. He's not a gooner anymore.
What feel?
He's not a gooner anymore. He was a shambles, mate. freaking shambles after that. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing Keane. Obviously, I knew Roy Keane was never going to talk about how that
on one bad.
it was on. Was on.
Yeah, but
something.
Roy Keane was being Roy Keane. Roy Keane was being Roy Keane.
This was over the top. This was over the top. This was over the top. And I just said, you know what, Roy? You know what? Take you because I know he had a little bump in with Vieira earlier on the show. I think they were saying that Vieira and him had like I think Vieira was in America or whatever doing Sky from there, and it was like maybe he's being rattled by Vieira, so he just thought, screw this. This is Arsenal Man United as far as I'm concerned, and he just went way too over the top. Theo Walcott. I can't believe it. I genuinely could not believe it. But I genuinely think, Loli, David, I genuinely think the referee made an example out of Trossard. It was a case study of like, look, I'm going to treat this situation because Trossard, if anybody on the pitch was to get sent off on that field for all the challenges combined, Trossard is the least of that pile. Trossard's the freaking least of that
too much
pile.
grace, man.
No chance, not too much grace. Like, listen, I'm not saying like, for example, was Trossard stupid? Because I know you mentioned that he was stupid earlier, right? Because it's like, look, understand the game you're in, right? That's the stupidity. I will agree with you on there because we're no longer in a 50-50 men's game here. We're in some corrupt Etihad situation. So play according. You understand what I'm saying? So that I can sympathize with that absolutely. That maybe he has to be. And you know what's funny? Like it's not like we did not have 2 weeks ago. Our mate get literally sent off. For far less. But I tell you what, the only reason Trossard got sent off for kicking the ball away is because Declan Rice got it done the other time. There were countless times people are kicking the ball away and not getting done for it. They're not getting done for it. We're being made an example out of, bro. I don't want to hear about letter of the law. I don't want to hear about letter of the law. None of that BS. Because, by the way, I watched an unbelievable fast take place at the Amex Stadium. We'll get to that later. I watched an unbelievable, disgraceful refereeing decision to the point where when you have to send off 2 managers for the same incident that took place against one of their players, you've lost it. You've completely lost it. So at the end of the day, the referee was an unbelievable disgrace. Ruined the game as Balotelli's put here, right? Absolutely spoiled the game. And to your point, Lola, Kovacic last season, X, Y, and Z, I don't want to ruin this. The same referee now is managing this game. Don't get me wrong. He had to take control of the game because the game was getting feisty. It got feisty quick. And when Trossard got that first yellow, have you watched back the first yellow, by the way? It's easy. It's easy. Bro, so like I think he's pulling on. He pulled like imagine around the middle of the pitch, and I think he's either somebody's passed him and he's pulled onto their arm. Yeah. When I say nothing, it's like a simple free kick, cynical stop free kick. Off we go. Next, middle of the pitch, nothing crazy. Yellow card. I thought that's just to cease the fire because it was tense. The game was tense, and there was fouls flying everywhere.
A game of football.
It was a crack, but it was ruined. And the thing is, second half, as David said, for the neutral snooze fest, we were robbed. The first 45 minutes was prime Barclays, and the second 45 minutes, Arsenal had to defend for their lives, and so nearly did. Right, but I said at halftime, I will bite your hand off for a draw now because the Etihad with 10 men for 45 minutes. An envelope has been passed. A brown envelope has been passed. Let's not do this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, before we kind of go back to the second half, I was going to say after our goal for Calafiori, literally, in my opinion, whether or not the stats about possession wise, but I think for dangerous chances and how he was like the mentorship, we were the better part. It was like we actually had like wrestled like power of that game from City. The chances were falling. Martinelli was having, in my opinion, a very good game. He was like, a lot of the danger was coming from his side. Saka had some things here there, but it was mainly Martinelli. And Calafiori was actually, he grew back into the game. He was moving the field, he was getting up and down front. You know what I mean? It was actually going well. And then I think the Timber was enjoying themselves. They got the ball to Saka, leads to the corner. The first corner, that was the warning sign. You saw what happened against Spurs.
I didn't learn.
They didn't learn. How are meant to be watching these games to know what their opponent's going to do? They ignored it. Cool. The first corner comes in. They put Doku on Gabriel, and Gabriel said, "Cool, that's fine. This is great for me." Excellent corner comes in. Gabriel should have scored by minimum.
He jumped higher than the goal. Yeah.
Legit. Like Jordan in '93.
Martinelli then game goes on. Martinelli gives a chance. Trossard should have scored it. He scans it somehow. Whatever. What things are going on? I'm thinking, oh my gosh, are we going to miss a chance? We get a corner now. City think they're smarter. They put Walker on it. Walker's trying to do up, touch. Like I don't know what he's doing there.
Bare tapping.
It was Aubameyang versus Mings.
Literally, it was Aubameyang versus Mings. Embarrassing how Gabriel easily lost it. and it was the exact same corner. So I pinpointed it in that spot, and Gary said, "I'm not missing this time," and bulleted it straight in the goal because, like, see, I don't know who's their big men. The Diaz's, why?
John Stones is that the tall guy?
Yeah, but he's on the bench. At the
He went
time,
on the pitch.
Yeah.
Diaz. Yeah.
all the big Vardio, all these men you have. You put
He's a playing fourth centre half for a start.
You put Doku or Walker on Gabriel, who's the best attacking defender, objectively speaking, it's like factually speaking, in Europe at the moment. You put those two on it, and then it was like it was great, and it was just like, and then the momentum was just on side, and then obviously the red card ruined it.
Can I just say something about our corners? Yeah, you know Arsenal not doing anything special.
Really not.
We're clearly. This goes back to the basics of football. The game's gone. I watched this against Tottenham as well. I was like, this Adrian, you're a criminal. You're lucky I was ill last week, yeah. But Adrian was giving Vicario flowers, saying, "Oh, it's decent, you know."
Get the hell out of here.
What happened? That when the keeper cannot command their 6-yard box, you're trash.
You're in trouble.
But David, you see how you're saying it's very simple,
bro.
I think we have to look at the situations that Arsenal are manufacturing.
Yeah, it's people and it's not at the same time.
Yeah, and you have to attribute it to that goalkeeping coach, because is there any coincidence that you're able to work the same corner back to back, wherein your biggest, most dominant centre half has a free header at the back stick, whereas the goalkeeper has been neutralized to the point where he can't come and claim the ball, to the point where Bukayo Saka, time after time after time after time, is putting that ball right on the money. Like, I think it's coaching, bro.
This is what I'm saying.
Get fouls. I watch it clearly to make sure. That was the argument to say Ben White's fouling people. Nah, Saliba and Martinelli are smart this time. There's no hands. They literally just move in the area to rattle him. They don't touch him. They deliberately just kind of get around him so he can't move.
This is what I'm saying. These goalkeepers are just laying down and allowing it to happen.
They're not laying down.
The thing is, the goalkeepers used to get. They used to get used to. Goalkeepers used to get easily every decision. Like as soon as you fell on the floor, the referee just didn't even know what was going on.
No, but you see the goal we scored yesterday. Yeah, Edison doesn't even attempt. He just said, "Oh, they fouled me."
They're watching it now. It's poor it's poor defending. By the way,
it's aggressive defenders, because that's the one thing they always say. If it's one thing for Arsenal players to kind of get in a position to kind of not allow Edison to kind of get up, his defenders should be able to, but their job is supposed to stop the Arsenal players from attempting to block. That's the point. That's how we defend.
Brother, hey, did you see right at the end? He commands that. Go and claim the ball. Don't
collection.
Ain't Ryan like 5'11"? How does he get so high?
This is what I'm saying. How have you learned all the time? He claims things.
Yeah. Listen, you guys have an excellent goalkeeper. That is just the truth.
Say that again, Robin. I need to say it louder for everyone.
Robin, no, Robin.
Say it louder. Say it louder.
I'm gonna say it louder. I've said it once, but do you know why I said it? And do you know what? I said, you know what? Do you know why? Because even when I saw what happened in midweek in the Champions League, I said, you know what? Fair enough. This guy is good. This guy is good.
I've seen.
You don't believe? I think I've seen enough.
Hold on. I'm not saying he's not great. I've seen the midweek penalty against Atlanta because I don't have TNT in it. The strikers are the stinker.
What? Oh my god!
Absolute howler.
What are you talking about? No, guys. Okay. Guys. Look, here's the thing. We said this about Ollie Watkins, right? When we were like, where should he play? Was it Watkins? We missed it. Yeah. Where should he place it? Where should he place it? This attacker, this time round, heads the ball back down to ground, bruv. This is it's a top quality save.
I'm up in the air like a salmon.
Salmon.
Raya is by the left post. This guy has the
world-class
right side of the goalkeeper.
Nah, you're being harsh. I thought that was an excellent save.
No, guys. The striker, look. Raya did what he had to do. The striker is a moron and should be.
I can hear you a little bit, but if I ask you, let me finish, man. If I ask you with the reaction saying, is that happening? How many of them in this country? Because I can say like, oh no, recently did it, and we all praised that one as well.
Yeah.
You can dive and then immediately jump and save it again. Whether or not you say that the head of the ball was like he hit it down, which is supposed to, obviously there's more really at him. He hit it down, which you're thinking he's not going to be able to kind of like reflex it. He did it. That's a very good save.
No, right.
That's not what we're saying.
I think you misunderstood what I'm saying. Raya's save was phenomenal, but the striker, if that's your striker, you're furious with the striker. Whereas the saves that Raya made on Sunday, it's not like they were just good. He
was top quality saves, mate. Under the pressure. Under the pressure, those quality saves.
Even the City goal that they scored, the equalizer, you almost saved that as well, blood.
Yeah, bruv. Yeah, he almost did.
Give you in fact,
my issue is
Daddy's a believer now.
My issue is where I'm not jumping on the Raya trade is. Let's be clear. He's playing with 5 centre backs in front of him.
No.
You guys are not conceding that many shots.
You can't use
Oscar,
that
have
against
you seen the saves?
This guy, you watching the
Wolves
saves
on opening day.
goalkeeping.
You can't use that against him this time.
The thing is, we know full well if we had Ramsdale in goal, we would be conceding goals.
No. Oscar, he's making saves. I won't lie. I can't even.
He did them last season too.
Like I said,
he did it last season too. His debut against Spurs last season. Are we all forgetting that header? I think is it Son. Son does a header at the Emirates in the 6-yard box.
I was sure about him then as well. I didn't rate him back then.
Flitting me, bruv.
And also, deeply, you can say he's got all these men in front of him, but that makes it. I think someone, I can't remember what podcast it was, what show it was, when they're saying it. Because the people, especially the way we were defending against City in the second half, he doesn't see the shots until bare late. Because
you can see how late the diving is as well.
Have his reaction on point.
Oh God, yeah.
Look at me in the eye and tell me, without defensive, does Ramsdale make as many? Do we win that game, or do we even enjoy?
Ramsdale's crap. You know my thoughts on Ramsdale. Ramsdale's crap.
No, answer the question. Answer the question.
Point. You're saying, oh, I can't really say much because the defender's in front of him. That means any keeper, you put that defender in front of them, they're saving all them goals then.
Because even when we Lord Alisson, Alisson is by far the best goalkeeper, like almost in the world, right? Look at his defenders. He had freaking Robertson, Van Dijk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trent. He's had superb defenders.
My thing is, part of the game. I'm gonna give it a little time before I go and say Raya's a great.
He's the best in the league. He's the best in the league. He was in the team of the year. He was team of the year last year. No, wait there, Oscar. No, Oscar. I'll give you facts. I'm gonna give you facts.
Yes, on form.
I'm gonna give you facts. Right?
When is that ever been on form?
Last season?
The monkeys. Alisson,
Oscar. He's the best. It doesn't matter. He's the best performing goalkeeper right now this season. Facts.
Yeah.
He was the goalkeeper of the year last year in the league. Facts.
I'll be honest with you, Oscar. Last season, like February times, where they whacked up like West Ham. That's when you can make that argument because genuinely Arsenal weren't even conceding shots on goal. But this season, he's been arguably the best player. He's kept them in games.
And we've had I think the games we've had actually had the most amount of like shots on goals. I think in the 5 games compared to like I think the majority of last season. Basically, obviously we've had City, Villa, Brighton, and Spurs, so it's going to be a bit more condensed. But this period of time, you can't put it to the defense only. Later on, if it's now against Leicester and Southampton and other teams, then you can I'd hear the argument more. But in these specific games, no, I can't hear it.
Fairs, man. I'll wait because that train is never late.
That's fine. I'm talking about at the moment.
That train is never late.
The 16-17 to action. Get on board, lad.
A lot of fans have a fear of. If it happens, it happens. But we're not talking about the future. We're talking about as it goes now.
He's the best goalkeeper in the league.
If it changes later,
let's move on. We've been on nearly an hour.
Before we move on, I have one more question, Pete.
Yes.
Is Haaland allowed to walk around North London after the final whistle?
Bro, he's gonna listen. All the men them are gonna be outside. You know that game at the Emirates, guys. I don't think you understand. February 1st. I don't think you guys are ready.
Are you sure? Haaland's a big boy, though. He had his usually like a child.
Obviously, he was born in Yorkshire, innit? And he's of Viking descent. But still.
What I'm saying is, I think
What's a recipe for disaster?
I think what this game did kind of add a little bit to was that the level of rattledness.
Yes.
Because they beat it before multiple times. And we drew last season and they weren't even this level either. The level at which they've been complaining
they laughed at us last year. Do you remember?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not acting like this is some little man thing. I'm just like based on how they're reacting. Even Pep didn't even do his usual little brother in us. when he
Yeah.
the thing. He was actually being normal about it. It was his.
Actually, no,
Bernardo Silva was the one that, at the most I'm looking at because you were crap. So I don't know what the temerity he has in this to kind of get so angry about when it was Liverpool, Liverpool can never beat you at home.
He's Bernardo's a little idiot, bro. Little idiot.
Listen, guys.
I'm happy to hate Man City, bro. I'm happy. I'm here.
But David, this is not
They've
about,
got a lot of weasels in there. You know?
what I'm saying is this is not about pretending that Arsenal are better than City. I'm just saying this specific thing. You had Walker talking about time, just how Arsenal this and the third was to come to the Etihad to win, even though no one wins there. We would have won, obviously, 30 seconds it happens, it's football, whatever. But the point is, this wasn't a case where we initially came in to sit behind and never try and make a shot. So this whole thing where they're getting so angry about, like, the thing is, I don't mind the Haaland throwing the ball at Gabriel. That's just funny. It's the same level as what Ben White does.
That would have rattled me.
People getting mad about that one.
It would have rattled me. I can't lie. I'd have punched him. Free match ban. I would have punched him.
It was the post-match stuff that
Worth it.
Listen, guys, I love it. Yeah,
You got next
they
left.
know.
David,
They know, bro.
No, but I'm not saying I'm mad at it. I'm just saying I just find it interesting because usually this is not City post the game that they draw a win. They just seem so unnecessarily like extra. Like,
Lola, we're there, bro. We're there.
They know.
Because they know we're there, cuz. And also, remember, Rodri was mocking us last year for celebrating a draw out there, and they were frigging delighted. You saw how they were. You saw how Man City were after the game, delighted with that draw.
Yeah, look at the shift of the narrative. The same exact result, the same 1 point. Last year, they were laughing at you, saying, "Oh, you're happy, you're celebrating." Now, all of a sudden, there's a bit of unrest. Now they're trying to.
Bro, they had 10. Listen, look at it from a Man City perspective. They had 10 men for 45 minutes and couldn't beat us
at home.
Allow me.
I'm looking at Pepper that, by the way. I'm just gonna say, I'm not taking his watch away. He's the greatest ever. I'm looking at him for that 45 minutes. 45 minutes, you couldn't figure out I shouldn't have Diaz and these men on the ball shooting from them. That made no sense.
No, but I think we forced the agenda. It was the arc of frustration. We've known it too well. Come on, we've known it too well.
Pete, you have to combat that. I mean, this is a team that plays low blocks every single week. How did they not figure out that?
Oscar, this is an 18-wheeler. There's low blocks and then there's 2 lorries.
Oh, so that's the best low block we've ever seen?
It's the greatest.
Do me a favor. You had 10 men. You had 10 men.
It's the greatest.
Peter, there is a way to counter that though, and City didn't do it.
Yeah, dude.
Listen. Look.
No,
guys,
I'm being serious.
Let's
We
keep it
defended well. We defended well.
We defended very well. I think in eyes.
Hear what I'm saying. We defended well, but City didn't do what they were supposed to do.
But I genuinely think, you give them another crack at that whip, against Arsenal with 10 men for 45 minutes. City not scoring.
They are.
I think we are so drilled in the because the thing is, I've told you, man, for all season last year. I told you all. I said to you when I was going away from home on a regular basis, bruv, and I was watching my team not concede goals. Yeah, I was watching my team control games away from home. Absolutely control teams away from home.
Forget goals. Shots on goal. Shots on goal.
It's the first rodeo. Look,
first rodeo. Look at this.
It is.
Are you all right?
Because
also, by the way, Oscar, wait, hang on.
What's
What's that? If anybody else had 10 men, any other club in the Premier League had 10 men, City are cooking them, man. 3 and 4. They're cooking them. Any team. Name them. I'm sorry. I'm even saying Liverpool, bro. I'm even saying Liverpool. On the basis that you guys won't defend like we would defend.
Pete, no one's bringing that to you. No one's saying the opposite. That wouldn't be true.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, you're saying, you just said to me that if you play this game 10 times over, City wouldn't score.
Have you watched us away from home?
They just scored. They scored yesterday.
Yeah, they scored. Oscar, we can argue that City were lucky to score. We can argue that, can't we?
But the point that Lola was making was that they had some missteps in their approach to breaking your team down.
Listen,
and that's what got them wrong.
It's like this, yeah. Is it a great goal? Is it poor defending? We can have that debate all day long. It swings and roundabouts, right? Is there a way that City could have done better to score the goal? Yeah, okay, sure. But also the defending was top notch. So what I'm saying is, but Arsenal away from home. You look at what we did at Spurs, nullified them. What did Spurs we could still be playing Spurs now. They would have scored a goal at their home ground.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
100%.
but what I'm saying with City, obviously we know who City are. We know that they come so intimidating. They come, they threw everything at us, right? And to the point. But what we did so well, we're making Ruben Diaz take shots from outside the box.
That one's like because we were deliberately doing that thing. You know that thing when they say let the worst people give him space, but they won't do anything with it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was only when it was the man on the wings that we actually rushed out to defend. When it was Diaz, and I forget who else is to win the big match.
I
Guardiola and people like that.
didn't
Yeah.
understand
I don't know
how
where on the pitch, though.
it took Man City ages to figure out that Grealish was on their bench. I don't know what that was about. Like, you're playing a low block, of course you need to bring on Grealish onto the pitch. I don't know what they thought having Kovacic and flipping Ruben Diaz being the one outside the box with the most space when you've got Foden just running around in the middle of the box trying to buddy up with Haaland. Like, it was stupidity. Like,
I feel like Arsenal engineered some of that.
after we got to like the 80th minute, I was looking at City like, why are you guys still doing the same things? Like, are you not dumb?
And that's, but
I
I'd argue it's the players. I wouldn't even say that's a Pep thing.
Oscar, do you know what that
I'd
is?
say that's the players.
I think the players, I agree with you. This is where
They
the
got
players,
Jamal, man.
I think the players got.
Is this a new comment?
Shout out to Jamal Kitson.
Yeah.
No, I think this is where part of it comes to the players as well. I think they were so in their head. You know when you kind of get locked in a specific way of doing things, and it's been so long, you kind of forget what you're actually supposed to do. The players on the pitch got into that kind of lock method, and then they forgot, we should be probably passing the ball a bit quicker. Why are we still letting Walker blaze the ball this way? Why don't blaze the ball that way? You know what I mean? They got locked in it, and that's why I'm looking at players. I'm also looking at Pep. Should have made a subs time ago.
Yeah, no, I totally understand that criticism for sure. I think the best thing that happened for Arsenal was that it was half time. As soon as we went down to 10 men, we could regroup. Because I remember at Brighton, by the way, we've only dropped points twice this season when we were both down to 10 men. I just want to park that over there. But also like the fact that at the Brighton game, when we went down to 10 men, remember we couldn't even figure out where we were for 5 minutes.
3 minutes.
And then bang, and then they scored. And I felt like for us coming in, you know, as soon as you bring in on Ben White at halftime, Arteta told these man, listen, guys, there's one frigging job, bruv. Yeah, we're going to have a 6 at the back. We're going to have a 4 or 5, whatever it may be. Where we are parking this truck, blood. And if anyone's out of the line, you're going to hear from me about it tomorrow morning at training in the recovery session. Whereas with Guardiola, obviously Guardiola had to, look, okay, guys, it's 10 men. Let's go and play our game. Our game ain't currently working, so we've got to think of something round 2. And I think you're right, you know, the subs came on a bit late. But even when Foden came on, Foden wasn't even in his positions as such, you know? So that's where you are. Yeah, what you're saying about locked in.
Like, what's his face? Edison didn't just decide to say, let me come up further.
Let me come up further. You know the ones. But I think as well, Guardiola was also, you know, because we left Martinelli on. You understand? And it was for moments of when somebody hoofs that ball from the box, from the 6-yard box, from the 18 box. Martinelli versus Diaz, discuss. Because we know full well the burners will be on. And it's a case of, you know, Edison having to do what he had to do. But look, I think we had like, what do we have, 31 passes in the second half against Man City's 390? Yeah, it was like 30. They said, apparently Timber didn't make one pass.
No, he did. Havertz didn't. That's the one who didn't do it.
Because do you know what's so funny? They were saying Chris Wood had more goals than Timber had passes on the weekend. As far as I'm concerned, Chris Wood scored 1 goal.
Yeah, so I think he made one of the passes, but that was when I was wrong. The one they got correct, Havertz, he did 90, which is why I'm like, I can praise the movement and this and the what's the word? The soldiering and all that stuff, and he did it well. In 90 minutes, he made a single pass.
Yeah,
that's no good, man. That's no good.
It's not good, bruv.
Not good.
Not the 45 minutes, because the 45 minutes I can slightly hear it. 90 minutes, he didn't make a single pass.
The thing is, I saw the stat after half time and I saw 45 minutes, no passes. I said, it's got so much trolling. I looked at the account. I said, this is a troll account, right? There's no way he didn't pass the ball once.
Yeah, that's why I can't. That's why I can't give him a pass, because it was in the 90. You had all the opportunities to do that.
Right? He was rushing works, though.
Yeah, listen,
do you know how crazy that is? No. Adrian, do you know how crazy that stat is?
Do you know how
0 passes?
I know.
0 passes in 90 minutes.
I know.
Not one. And include the extra time. It's not like we didn't have 6 minutes extra time in the first half. They had 9 minutes in the second half.
But
what's going on?
The thing that it was, because there were times where
Adrian, I'm not hearing it. I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
Like you beat a man who'd be dribbling, and there's nobody.
I'm not having that.
Yes, AD. Back to
no, Adrian. This is outrageous. Adrian, this is outrageous. How are you defending this?
90 minutes with no passes. That's not a football match. That's a run.
Guys, just running 10k cash.
You get paid over 200 grand. I don't know, after taxes,
big him up.
1 pass, at least 1 pass. Come on now.
One.
I don't give a damn.
Both of them, by the way. We can't ignore Timber either. Both of them.
Timber wasn't correct. I saw it. He actually did see him.
How many passes did Timber make?
Yeah. You're telling me it went from 0 to 1?
Do you know how?
I'm still not.
Do you know there's some allegations you should never have to clear up? Allegations. She's like, no, I did see the pass. It did happen. What?
It did happen.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That Timber one is shaky. That one, like, but I can give him that because I saw dribbles.
No, Peter criticized this, man.
You're
this is
falling in
awful.
love. I know you will. Number 6 is
No,
the king.
Oscar, I'm with you. Oscar, I'm with you. No,
He'll give you hell.
that is outrageous. This is outrageous.
Is Gabriel. Ole, ole. You heard us, didn't you? You heard
In
us 3,000
the
of us.
history of the
Etihad.
Premier League, no player has ever done that.
Listen,
Name them.
listen.
Name one.
Listen, we got the point at the Etihad, guys. Let's move on.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
2 points
Yeah,
off the
yeah,
top.
yeah.
By the way, after this run of Spurs away, Villa away, City away, we took 7 points. Know your roles, okay?
Actually,
We
how
played.
many because is it? Because
Hey?
there's been games where Haaland has had like 9 touches. So if you have 9 touches,
0.
Guys,
There was no registrations.
Guys, Sports did a tweet
He
of
did
every
window
Lukaku
shopping with the
touch.
ball. What is going on?
No, but you
I'm not having this.
I'm
not having this.
Game, he was effective, like he's done.
Guys,
He was effective.
That was
He was
the
effective.
compilation of every Lukaku touch at Selhurst Park. That was the game we won. We won the game. They did a compilation of every touch.
Donkey.
Oscar. Speaking on Lukaku, he's
Zero.
he's top of the league, by the way, with Antonio Conte's Napoli. We'll leave that for another discussion.
Like what?
But West Ham United 0. David, you were here as well. You see, West Ham United, man.
All right,
West
West
Ham United
Ham.
0, Chelsea 3.
West Ham. What is
Hey,
going on?
Let me take it out, bruv.
Already.
Get him out, bruv.
Hey,
guys,
Lola has to watch.
Lola's got the watch on.
What
Guys,
makes you say
Yeah.
that?
Guys, this is not going
Guys,
to
West
end
Ham.
well.
No, but David, West Ham have had the worst start to the season in terms of the teams they played. Bear in mind, they played City, they played Chelsea, they played, who else did they play?
Didn't they beat Palace on the road?
Aston Villa, and they had Palace away on the road, right?
They beat Palace on the road. Can everyone just chill out for a second? Why is everyone calling for the head of Lopetegui? Like,
No. I'm not calling for the head of him, but this was bad. This is bad.
let's discuss his performance because what we saw on Saturday was atrocious.
Guys, hold on. I was there in the flesh. Did you? The guy had the whole of Stratford, bruv.
Alright, Nicholas Jackson was having a barbecue in East London.
And you know what? I was ready to come on and praise him on this podcast until that celebration.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, like
What
that? You didn't
the
like that?
flip was
Yeah.
that?
Oh, Pete, come on.
It's
If he did that at the Emirates, you'd be playing Thriller at half time. You'd be loving it.
Yeah, of course I would.
Let us enjoy it.
The game's the game.
Also,
Yeah.
speaking of playing songs, West Ham, why are you not on West Ham for copy infringement?
Listen, I know the guy. It's all love, bro. It's all blessing.
I heard Kingdom. I playing Kingdom when you're losing is atrocious. Yeah.
Everybody knows, yeah, playing WWE songs at stadiums is your thing. When another team does it, you have to fight back.
Listen, it's called influence.
No.
It's called legacy.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
First of all,
It's gimmick infringement.
First of all, when you're losing, you don't play such. Not at West Ham. I'm sorry, blood.
Yeah.
There's no one in the bowl to hear it, blood. They've all gone out to get their pints in, bruv. You lot are playing absolutely trash.
Jackson. We all watched the first goal for Jackson's goal.
It's lovely.
No,
He had space.
No, it's beautiful. But you can see in his face, he was in his body, and it was like, "Is no one?"
Is this fair?
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Continue. And it was brilliant. It was hilarious. Like,
It's the second one as well. It's like the one that he sets off. I think Cole Palmer shoots it just wide, but again he collects the ball down the left, and he's like, "Is no one gonna come here?" All right, see you later, guys. All right, I'm on my way. The line is high, guys. The line is high, and they are not holding on. Let's be very clear,
Guys,
Shovels. They're all over the zigzag.
We need to
Because they changed
discuss.
like midfield, didn't they? Didn't they have like Rodriguez and Edson Alvarez in
Look,
midfield, which I thought smelly.
There's four players that need to be discussed here. Because firstly, Aaron Wan-Bissaka was playing as a winger. I don't know where he was.
Yeah,
I said it in the first 10 minutes. I said, why is Aaron Wan-Bissaka playing right wing? What is he doing?
Then, have Guido Rodriguez, who got substituted on 38 minutes. Welcome to the Premier League.
Welcome to the Premier League, bro.
Welcome to England. Welcome to England, yeah. And then the two that, in my opinion, were the worst of the lot, yeah. Mavropanos and Edson Alvarez.
Leave him.
Yeah, the space that Jackson had.
Listen, Oscar, that was. Let me tell you something, yeah. So I'm a Lopetegui fan, but what we saw, guys, was instruction. What we saw was instruction. There's no way West Ham were rocking up under Moyes like that. There's no way. Not like that. And they've improved on the defense. They bought Kilman, by the way, top signing.
And Wan-Bissaka
for good measure.
Debo on the bench. They go, oh, where's Brother Pan? I like him. Obviously, I like him. Decent. He can't do what he needs to be done for this team the way he wants to play. You have to Debo. Why is he on the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Guys, let's let Lopetegui cook. Let's let him figure that out.
Because
but also, I'll say this though. I'll say this as well though. You know, like certain people don't suit certain clubs. West Ham and continental managers. Forget about it. Forget about it. We've been here. We tried.
Brexit,
guys. You know
they are Brexit bull.
Exactly. It's the Brexit thing. Way. Listen, what's the odds on Moyes making a third return? Bear in mind, he was there and he was sacked for what? Pellegrini. Remember Pellegrini football? Pellegrino, rather. Remember his football?
So, Peter, you say you're a fan of Lopetegui.
Yeah.
So obviously, David Moyes, I guess, sort of took them to as far as he could take them. What did you think, or what are you expecting Lopetegui to do with this West Ham side?
Oh, do you know what, bro? The thing is, by their signings, because the thing is, by their signings are like they're serious in the market, right?
Listen,
and like they went into the market this summer and said it's time. Yeah, it's time.
That's what I thought.
It's time to knock on that top six door and say, "You man, we have arrived."
Don't you worry, because obviously Kilman's still a good defender. Crescencio Somerville, guys, I think the level above missed out. I think someone like Spurs should have been in for someone.
Somebody missed out on him.
Really?
I think somebody missed out on him. Yeah. And that with Kudus was causing us problems on Saturday.
And last season was
a quality
signing of the season last year. He was unplayable last year.
He should have been at a top club before.
Yeah.
So he needs to leave that club.
I don't
think there's a rush. And obviously, Paqueta will get back into the group. So I'm not worried about West Ham. This whole thing of everyone talking about West Ham are in trouble. They're not in trouble. They've had a really tough run in the first 5 games. And guys, I'm an avid watcher of Premier League years. I watch it religiously. The first 10 games mean absolutely nothing. Right? These games mean we are in September. It means nothing. People calling for sackings of West Ham coaches in September. There's no need.
No, I'm just not happy with the performance. I watched it and I said, you know what?
No,
Chelsea aren't even trying. That's how I felt.
Now, to be fair, like
that is genuinely how I felt.
The other side of me, though, has watched Chelsea the last couple of games, and I'm wondering, are they clicking? Oscar might have to dive into this. But I'm wondering, are they just clicking, guys?
I
know that they had the draw at home to Palace, where I thought, oh, okay, same old Chelsea. But the Bournemouth performance, I think they warranted a goal, way before they even scored. And then West Ham, okay, I think some teams are going to go there and have some fun, okay, because they're going to be open and expansive. So Liverpool will go there and score 4. Arsenal could have a butchers. Do you know what I'm saying? So I do wonder, are we missing a trick on Chelsea here, Oscar?
Endo put a comment. He says, people forgetting Chelsea ended last season with 1 loss in their final 15. That's now 2 losses in 20 league games. Those 2 losses came to Arsenal and Manchester City. This has been brewing for a minute. That's his words.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I remember when we lost to City a couple of weeks ago, and it felt like the whole world was trying to tell every Chelsea person to be upset and be worried. And I was like, guys, what's there to worry about? Like we lost to Manchester City at the end of the day. This team fills me with a lot of excitement. Tahar put a comment that says top 4, I believe. I've been of that belief we should be in the top 4 race.
Yes, Oscar has to be fair.
I think we should be 4th in this Premier League. Like there's and comfortably as well. I don't think there should be a tussle with any of the teams beneath us because we've got so much quality in so many departments. My biggest issue with Chelsea is, can we sort out that defense? Like, one thing I like about what Maresca's doing, is that he's just consistent with who he's picking. He's very clear. He said, I don't like you. You're not playing. Badiashile, I think, is a top quality centre back. Maresca said, not for me. He's not playing. He don't play.
Yeah.
So he goes with Fofana, Colwell, and then Tosin came in to be in the middle because we've had no right back. We literally played this game with no right back. Gusto and James still injured.
I had a right back. He just wasn't a right back.
Huh? Do you know?
Yeah, you played a right back.
Yeah. No, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Like,
Do you know what grinds my gears in football, bro? I think we should do a podcast on one of these international breaks of just these random topics. But I watched something in the warm-up with Chelsea West Ham. Do you know one thing that really pisses me off? And it really rubbed me the wrong way, and it shouldn't really, because what am I really annoyed about? But you know, players that don't show effort in a warm-up or in training, is it just me, or does it piss you off?
Was it Palmer?
No, it was Sancho. Funny, and the thing is, and what was worse was, Oscar, there was a couple of them actually. There was a couple of them. I can't remember exactly who. But what highlighted it to me, I wasn't even like aware of what I was watching. But Madueke was putting in a shift in that warm up. I said, this guy's ready to go. He's ready to go. And I'm watching him. I'm seeing Tosin. None of these men are even lifting a leg. You know when they do a little walk and they lift up one leg and then lift up the other. No one's lifting nothing knee high. Nothing was knee high. Man like Madueke, bruv, stretch, you know what I'm saying? Burst of pace, quick running. I think this guy's ready to cook. He's ready to go.
Based on the names you mentioned, he was the worst one out of the names you mentioned there.
Yeah, performance-wise, Madueke stunk it out. I can't even lie to you.
That's the craziest thing. I see when he went through on goal, and I think was it Neto was like, for flip's sake, like send it over here. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. By the way, Cole Palmer's finished, Oscar.
He's still living off the hate.
Cole Palmer's finish,
guys. It's actually going under the radar how good
it's
kid.
It is. No, I think it is.
It is.
I think it is.
Did you see the finish, Lola?
Are you saying the finish or him?
Him.
He's not underrated in the slightest. The goals.
No, but like, I'm surprised when he doesn't score.
No, but that's what I'm saying. People have been saying that he's been having a quiet start. He has been kind of meh. The start of the season.
You know what?
That tells you what it is. It hasn't been like anything, but it's just been meh. But that's the point. The expectation for him is because they know everyone knows he's good.
No, but you know
Fair
what?
enough.
You know,
I get what you're saying.
I hear what Oscar's saying in the sense that when England has a player, and we're talking the bomb riding blood, we are talking of the highest levels. Cole Palmer, I don't think has got that as such. Not like the way Dele Alli had it. You know, even Saka. There's certain players that when you see like a talent, like, you know, Bellingham, obviously, when you see certain players that are like a talented, like young kid, Foden and whatnot, you know, they get absolutely ridden. And I think Cole Palmer is it's still like, you know what, he's good, but let's see how.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that were speculating, hoping, is it a one?
Which I'm just surprised about that in English media. That's surprising.
Is it a one season thing?
Because personality wise, as far as we're aware, we don't got one. So that's not helping his kind of like, you know, like the press in England and fans love to kind of latch on to something about a player. Exactly. Nice guy, everyone likes him, the whole world loves him, the team loves him, everyone loves him. I don't have a ball at the end of that scene. It's like the whatever was he paired or whatever the name came as. Ali was just like this kind of that Spurs with the kind of like under the you know what I mean? We don't have like a narrative. With Palmer, it's like came from City, you're a brilliant baller, but you're just kind of okay.
What I think though, I think he'll be the best though, Lola. I think he'll be the best out of all of those kids.
Do you want a storyline, Lola?
I hear what I'm saying. It's like people, like I think, technically speaking, a bag of these younger players, in my opinion, are better like than Jude, right? But Jude's got the platform, the bravado, the you know what I mean?
An excellent PR, but I'm still amazing.
That's what I'm saying. Fans and media and countries, they need to latch onto something. And as brilliant as Palmer is, technically speaking, as a footballer, you can't latch on anything, you're not going to pick him. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying that's good and why.
Interesting stuff.
Endo says, I think Cole Palmer is becoming overrated. He says you're starting to see now that teams are giving him less space. He's struggling more. I think we've had 5 league games this season. He's got 4 assists and 2 goals.
It happened to Saka, if you remember, when he got that's the next level of his game. You have to adapt to. Is learning. Okay, now that people are on me, what do I do now with this? And that's
Yeah, man. I think supreme talent. But anyway, when it comes to Chelsea in general, yeah, I'm just quietly confident with how we're playing. I don't even think we were that great against West Ham. Like you lot were talking about the defensive issues, they were bad. They were shockingly bad. We are just quietly getting our business done. And one thing I love about this squad is, first of all, we play the formation that I always want to play, 4-2-3-1. Gives the attackers freedom. The wingers are wide. Maresca, the way that Maresca likes to set up his team, it's making me think I can fall in love again. You know what I mean? After a year of Poch, where I was apathetic to his management style, Maresca says the right things. He plays the right way. Guys, I'm ready to buy in. However, the thing that's making me love it even more is, I know everybody talks about the overload of players that we bought, but the competition for places is giving these guys a kick up the backside. Everyone's talking about how well Jackson played, and rightfully so. He scored 2 goals, but he was shocking against Bournemouth last week. Absolutely shocking. And Nkunku comes off the bench and scores, and everyone's talking about, Nkunku should start the next game. Jackson started, and he's like, if I don't do it now, I'm out of the team the next week. He's now bagged, and it's the same thing. We're talking about Madueke now. People are saying Madueke had a poor game. You're looking at Neto coming in the next week and thinking, bro, you better turn up or take your place. And even in the midfield, you've got Enzo and Caicedo. Caicedo, bro,
but back in
what a baller, man! What a baller!
Back in the last season, it's like the Caicedo that I've actually liked has been showing up. That one is.
They're saying things about him, but I'll leave that to them.
But yeah,
I heard today that he's the best midfielder in London. I didn't say it, but I heard that. That's what I heard.
Sorry. What's all that about?
So what's all that about? Yeah.
Sorry, what was I going to say? Yeah, but the other brother next to him, Enzo Fernandes, it's time. You better lock in, because Lavia is coming back from injury. And if Lavia starts putting in the
he's your captain though, Oscar. He's your captain. He ain't going nowhere.
And that's still a madness.
He
Why is he captain? I don't know.
Hey, because he brings the Spanish speaking players. Yeah, he held a barbecue today. All of them were at his house.
He's
a leader.
Just the Spanish. Just the Spanish. Okay.
Jackson and Caicedo were there.
These guys want to speak
Well,
Spanish.
as the delegation. Okay, cool.
No, your squad. Your squad has clicks. You've got the English lads, your Madueke, Palmer, Sancho. Then you've got the French contingent, Disasi, Gusto, and Nkunku. All them man hang out together. And then you've got the Latin American guys.
I've seen the French lot hanging out with the English lot. I'm just sick.
Hey. No, I don't know. I wasn't in the WhatsApp group. I don't know who got the invite, who didn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Oscar, you're Chelsea in the know. I know you're there somewhere.
ITK, man.
Injured. Like both your right backs.
Gusto is now back in training, so Gusto is in contention. We got a League Cup game tomorrow.
He's danger.
Sorry?
I was gonna say long term is going to be far. There's a danger in your team.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
If long term your right back is going to be Fofana, that's a danger in your team.
Horrific. First of all, Disasi shocking at right back. Fofana's shocking at right back. I don't want to see any of them play there. We have 2 of the best right backs in the league.
Yeah. By the way, this is not being biased with Chelsea. That was the penalty that the referee, not even the VR this time. I won't blame it on them. The referee messed that up.
It's not a penalty though.
Penalty.
On Somerville.
It's a pen. It's a pen.
That's not a penalty. Guys, you can't like fall down to the floor because someone's held your hand.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
The referee ain't giving the penalty if he doesn't fall down. That's where we are at the moment in football.
The referee can't give a penalty even though he did fall down because there was nothing.
Because it was. Because we've seen those penalties given multiple times.
Many times, yeah.
Nah, sorry, it's not enough. It's not enough.
He got done.
And he pulled.
And he pulled.
That is it. Saturday night out in Bradford, mate.
God, what's that like? Flipping out. Saturday night in Bradford.
Whilst he can say he's made decent-ish in the form, your keeper is a danger for you, man, as well, by the way. Because his choice of selection for passing and doing, he's an idiot.
Who's this? Sorry?
I think he's getting better. I think he's getting better.
I think he's an idiot. I think he'll put you guys in danger often.
He'll put you in danger often.
Yeah, no, do you know what? I'm not a Sanchez guy, man. I'm not a Sanchez guy. Yeah, Endo's saying that your audio is not great, Lola, because I can hear you.
It's just that you're low, so sometimes when you're talking, you kind of get sort of sounded out.
Yeah, saying Robert Sanchez is pony in the air. Nat said Oscar's saying it ain't a pen, but defends the Trossard red flip flop. Trossard kicked the ball away. What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah.
And when did I even defend? Did I even speak on that? I don't even think I said anything about that.
Should Trossard have been sent off in your opinion?
No, I wouldn't want to see it happen. I think what's more of the sending off is the barge, because he did that. If you're getting the yellow for clattering into the back of someone,
it would have been the barge for me.
It would have been the barge more than the kick.
By a country mile, yeah.
Yeah, I think
if you don't think the barge is a foul, then flip me. What are we doing?
Last thing on Endo said, when do you start saying James needs to get shipped?
Wow.
I don't know if we can ever really think like that. Like,
How long is
huh?
How long is he out for?
We don't know.
Okay.
So we don't know.
We don't know. And I thought he was out till international break. International break has been and gone. We've had 2 games.
And even then, at that point, it was like international break was like too far. Do you remember?
Yeah.
When it was like, oh, come on, international break.
Because you know, whenever they say Reece James is out, you always have to like add 2 weeks onto that. If they say he's out 3 weeks, that's 5 weeks, maybe 6.
Oh,
yeah. Now we're on to the 7th week.
Is it not
back in training yet?
Yeah, is it not getting to the point where you're thinking maybe we kind of have to buy another right back?
I mean, they got Gusto.
Yeah, they've got that's one. And I know Reece James is there, but
another one.
No, because I'm saying this because you've got technically speaking, you've got 2 right. Well, no, you've got that big brother with the mustache. Is he right back or left back?
Viega's he's a midfielder, but he can play left back.
He's a midfielder.
I recognise him as it.
Quality name, though.
You've got 2 right, James and Gusto. But one of them, like as much as we can rate his ability and his leadership, all that stuff, you do not trust him to be there enough times to say, yeah, that's the starting right back. And Gusto has been noticeably been getting injuries off him as well, by the way.
Gusto's an injury-prone player.
So you've got 2 injury-prone right backs. So I'm saying
Gusto is injury-prone. The only reason people don't talk about it is because he happens to play more than Reece James.
And that's literally it. That's what I'm saying. Is it not time to be saying we might need to get another one?
Reece James is living off that period under Tuchel 3 seasons ago. Look, the guy was a star right back.
I know what that's like, though, man. I can see why you would, as a Chelsea fan, cling on to that. Because honestly, because he was so good, man.
He's elite. He's elite.
He had players like that as well.
He was so elite that you were fighting off Trent battles with him. That's how good he was. So,
but Trent really very, 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 very easily has handled on that. Wait, I'm so sorry.
Trent is fit. When Reece is back, I'm never giving up on
them
him.
ones.
Give it a bloody rest, man. Trent has more GA than Reece has appearances. I told him to no more.
But there you go. Appearances. There you go.
No,
that's what we're saying.
That's the point we're saying, though. It's the threshold of like saying when it's gone now. We can't keep saying when he's fit. When he's fit when it comes to
Trent is fit. When Trent is fit, he's better. There you go.
Always fit.
Huh?
You meant James.
You mean James?
Yeah, when James.
Yeah, that's my point.
It's a stinker.
When he's fit, if he's fit, there's only a certain amount of leeway you can give with that before it becomes you can't keep saying it.
Right. And there's Trent has always been better than Reece and always will be. More GA than Reece has appearances. Man has 3 months of Tuchel as his career highlight. I wouldn't go that far, really. Taha said, look, tell Trent to defend the back post.
Cool. What I actually want to do now, I want to ask you guys to talk to me about Trent's defending. Because when he was in awful form, when he was in the worst form of his life, he's a liability. Oh, we've got to move into the midfield. Now, let's talk about an informed Trent Alexander. What? Trent Alexander Arnold. What? You know.
Trent.
Yeah, Trent. Yeah. Talk about inform. How much of a liability is he now? How bad of a defender is he now? When the people of England were gagging, were on their knees and Trent in the Euros, they didn't care about defending then, They didn't give a damn because they know about the quality.
Yeah, no, but look, it's true. Like people were doing too much with Trent, saying that he should play midfield because he can't defend. Whereas when it comes to Reece, he was playing midfield because he was just good enough to play there. That's the kind of level of talent we're talking about.
That's the thing. And that's why before the whole it went too far, Reece was my preferred right back.
Let's be honest, Reece is the better right back.
That's what I'm saying. He was my preferred.
Yeah, but like, it's like when it comes to fitness, then it's there, isn't it? Like it's like who had a better career, Ledley King or Matthew Upson? The one was more fit, so one
Oscar,
played.
I don't know the answer to that question. Who is it?
What's the answer?
The one that played.
They were both Crocs, I swear.
To be fair, Upson's won a league title, so we know the answer to that question.
What, was he in Invincibles, was he? Or what?
No, 2002.
Right.
Be like 14,
He won the
mate.
double. He won that.
Guys, I'm not giving up on Reece. I'm not.
I hear you, but it could end up obviously if he's got trophy, so remove that part of this condition. You could end up like a Ledley King situation where it's like everything is only when he was fit there, but when he was fit there, and that's not something you want to have in your legacy.
You just don't want it to be a Hector Bellerin.
He was the best right back I've ever seen.
No, you don't want it to be a Hector Bellerin, Oscar, because we were there, fam. We were there. We were there, brother.
Well, Bellerin in like 2014.
Bro, Bellerin 14, 15?
Yeah, I'm not saying Bellerin was like Trent.
He was actually good, you know. Bellerin was actually good.
Top notch. Then he got that one ACL, bro. Done. That one ACL done him, bro.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, guys, can we move on?
Yeah, please, man. Please. It made me sad.
Robinho, come on, let's talk about your United boys. United.
So I think it was 3 years ago, right? I did a sermon on this podcast called "Put the Ball in the Bloody Net." I went on a 20-minute rant of what do we need to do to put the ball in the net. And it's not like these men can't score because we didn't batter Barnsley like 7-0 during the week. So I'm like, what is going on here? We have 17 missed chances in 5 games.
How much have you spent on strikers?
More than enough.
No, how much? I'm asking for
More than enough. I can't figure the number right now. But anywho, what I can take from this game is that it was very different from last because we lost 4-0. If you don't remember last time, like Crystal Palace rolled over us last season.
God, of course it was, isn't it?
It was what you call it. It was horrible scenes. It was horrible scenes. So. Rightfully so, like every United fan had the right to be a bit cautious because Crystal Palace, they're not doing too bad, all that stuff. But let's keep it a buck. The first 60 minutes, we should have been like 3-0 up. We should have been, I don't know what else I can say, but put the ball in the net. We hit the bar twice. Bruno Fernandes had enough chances. Xerxes doing everything but putting the ball in the net. So I'm understanding the 9.5. I get it. Because that's how he's playing right now.
9.5 Bergkamp 2.0.
Oi. Don't talk. Get thee behind me, Satan. Get thee behind me, Satan. About man said Bergkamp 2.0. You're a disgrace, bro. That's a disgraceful act, bro. That's a disgusting comment. I'm gonna send you a video. In fact, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna send you a video of Dennis Bergkamp at his best. I'm gonna send you that right now. Yeah, and I want you to come back and apologize on the podcast next week.
That would have made more sense.
Say again.
If you wanted to make a comparison, use Firmino. Use your own better.
Firmino?
Even then, man.
Right,
Just put some respect on Firmino's name.
That's disgusting.
Listen, how I feel about Xerxes, I think he's a tidy player. I think he's doing things that I like, but you're a number 9, or you're supposed to be.
Is he?
You're supposed to be. Yeah. You're supposed to be a number 9.
Told you he was a 9.5. So what's he supposed to be?
He told us himself he's a number 5, a 9.5.
He's had 5 games here. Let's chill out a bit.
He's got a goal. He's
He's
got
got
like
1 in 5.
gagging.
Put the ball in the net. Put the ball in the net.
After some of the chances he's missed, though, the gagging.
Yeah, come on. Put the ball in the net. Bruno Fernandes, what are you trying to do? That's what I asked the whole game. What are you trying to do? And do you know what was very annoying?
What's that?
Even after the 60 minutes when we made the subs, and the subs weren't even that great, we still couldn't put this game to bed. And I'm just like, really, guys? I get what you're trying to do. I get the play, but you can't progress or try and climb up the tables when these are points where you have to get, especially away. Like, this is what's going to hurt us in the long run. Like, getting a draw at Crystal Palace. If this was last season and all that stuff, I would have been more content. But no, I couldn't forgive it. I was just annoyed. I was annoyed.
Just fine.
Yeah, so there's not much to say about this game, really. Like, we didn't do much wrong. But just put the ball in the back in the net.
Yeah. I got to
man.
I completely agree with that.
I think Bruno knows he's doing. I don't know. I think he's getting jealous that he's not the technical hub anymore. I see Xerxes better technically than him. I don't say he's better technically than him. Ahmad has been comfy. When Ericsson was on, Ericsson was balling. He was better than the
Bruno. Yeah, but Ericsson loves Crystal Palace. That's one thing. He loves Crystal Palace. I don't know why, but that's one of his favorite games to play.
He's Londoner, isn't it?
I feel like Bruno was just trying to like assert himself as dominant. Because the other guys were just doing something he was meant to be doing, and they're doing it better. So he's getting a bit better. Like. And secondly, Nunes is a little knob. I've said it for time. That stupid tackle. He's lucky.
Listen. Remember when I said at the start that my love of WWE and football was on that pitch? He did the Finn Balor.
Literally.
The coup de grace.
There was nothing merciful in Martinez's defiance. Let me tell you that before.
But if you see a toddler have a tantrum, no one else been there like jumping and they're getting that. That was him for that tackle. I didn't understand that at all.
Trust me, I thought he was getting red. I said, no, we got away here.
I can't
We definitely got away with it. We got away with this one.
So in order to get red, he needed to break my man's leg.
Yeah, for real.
But
WrestleMania,
but yeah, the only other thing is that we should have had a pen. I don't know what the handball rule is anymore.
I think they
because the guy hugged the ball. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. He hugged the ball.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm just like, okay, how is this not a pen?
Robin, brother, the English referees are crap.
Don't start this because I started that we need to fire all referees. I've said this for the last 2 seasons. Don't start this. I have been saying this.
Like, as in, like, listen, like, do you remember last
fire
year,
all the referees.
I couldn't even talk about them after Villa and Newcastle. Yeah, I'm with you. Listen, because we'll get into, we'll gloss over Spurs, but you see what happened there as well. Like in every game this weekend,
It was a bloody double dribble for crying out loud.
I don't understand. No, honestly, I think the refs are being deliberate. Actually, they're already wrong. They're being deliberate now because this isn't exactly insane.
There's like 10 games, on a Premier League weekend, and we can find 7 games that had howlers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a disgrace. It's a freaking joke. Yeah. It's a farcical disgrace.
Okay, my better team, but Palace should have won that by the end. Eze.
You know what? I was having that feeling. I was like, because we've not scored, they're gonna get one. That was my feeling. I was like, what is going on here? But yeah, Eze should have scored.
Nketiah won, because at least it was saved, but the Eze one, like, you couldn't even get it on target right now.
Do you know who else needs to be discussed, Robin?
Who?
Rasmus Højlund.
Okay. What's the discussion?
That touch. Oh my! That's one of the worst touches I've ever seen from a professional. That was disgraceful.
It wasn't pretty. I'll give you that. it definitely wasn't. It wasn't pretty. But yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It's his first game back in a while, so I'll let it go. But yeah, there's nothing much I can really say. But you know what?
Yeah, go on.
The good news is, Mr. Malacia has risen officially. He's back in the first team squad. Like, I don't know if you saw what I put in the post. He got the new signing pack from everyone. That's how long he's been gone.
Man, them gave him a new pack.
He's alive, you know. All jokes aside, I was worried about it.
Yeah, he can officially say he's actually back in first team training. When is he back in the game? Don't know, but he's back. But yeah, man. Like, honestly, there's I don't really have much to say on this game. We didn't do much wrong, but put the ball in bloody net.
There's not much. Yeah. I mean, you know what, sir? United are 11th in the table, innit? Yeah. Now, whether or not we even look at the table, I know, bro. That blew my mind. I was like, hang on a minute, we should look at.
But if you look at the table, it's like 7, 7, 7, 9, 9, 9, 12. True. Yeah, it's.
We've played 5 games. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a fun game.
We've got a good amount of. What did you say?
I said, who's above them? That's a fun game to play.
Bro, Oscar, your Fulhams, your Forests. You know what I'm saying? Even Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Brighton are up there for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tahar wants a Dan Ashworth update. Look, we got Ugarte through the door. You know, we've already spoken about Xerxes. They've got a new Bergkamp in there. Look, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. Dan Ashworth, we know it's foolproof. He's going to work.
Lenny Euro.
They've got Ten Hag. Yeah, what's he supposed to do about a Lenny Euro injury? What's he supposed to do about that?
His first preseason game.
They needed a centre back. Delict through the door. That's what Dan Ashworth is doing.
Are you a lawyer? What's going on here? What am I missing?
I just believe.
Hey, he's a fan. He's a fan.
He a fan.
I believe in Dan Ashworth and I believe in Clear Lake. Those are the two things I believe in.
You believe in Clear Lake, yeah?
Oh yeah, of course. Have you seen Esteval?
Yeah.
It's coming. Esteval is coming. Esteval is coming. Do you know what they call Esteval?
Go on.
The next big thing. That's what they call him. Look.
Listen, look.
I mean, they also call him Steve for what it's worth. But...
Oscar, I can't.
That's Esteval to you. Messinho.
The thing is,
but yeah, we've got. Luckily, we're playing Wednesday night because I thought we were playing Thursday, but we're at home. So we've got some European League action.
Who you playing, bro?
I've got FC20, man.
Come on, FC20.
FC20.
Home or away?
Home.
Oh,
yeah.
FC20.
Yeah.
European League can think of a player or a member of staff, anything.
Well, it's a Steve McLaren derby. That's what this is.
I got a question, bro. Yeah, I've just seen this Martinez challenge, bro.
It's disgrace.
I told you.
You know what it is? Yeah, because my man, the guy who done the challenge on, doesn't go to the ground. He needs to go to ground. He needs to go to ground and roll over. He's off.
Bro, that's a straight red.
It's the fact that he firmed it.
Straight red.
It's the fact that player firmed it.
And you were shocked that he even got a yellow card. It's like, brother, you tried to kill someone.
It's a friggin' disgrace.
I'm sick and tired of these players. I said it last week about the Romero. These little overly aggressive
Argentinians.
Steroids filled Argentinian 5'9" centre halves. I can't stand them. Gonna be giving it a big one. Gonna be Kimbo's life on a halfway line. So when it's time to duel, when it's time to be dominant in the air, you're on the floor like some slapper. I've had enough. I've had up to here with it.
Here, man.
Listen. I love Lisandro. I love him to bits. He should have been sent off. I'll tell you that. But I love him. I do.
Because
my heart.
My heart. After like the injuries and like he's maybe not necessarily performed at the same level.
He's not performing at the same level because that injury was massive to him. But he's still. I can easily rely on him if that makes sense. Whereas if you're telling me to put Maguire and Evans, it's not even a question. So give me De Ligt, give me Euro, and give me Martinez. I am happy. I am very happy.
Let's say like Euro. I guess this is far forward. This is like March times. Do you think? What do you think the starting two is going to be? Do you think it's going to be Euro?
I still think it's going to be De Ligt and Martinez, just because they have that kind of partnership and they've known each other from before. Euro is still a young guy. Like he's essentially 18, and he's still a kid. He's good to have, and from what you see, so I'm not worried about him this season. And it'll
Yeah,
be a good
it might even be a bit of
Yeah.
a blessing. Obviously, it's not good for his development, but just to like not necessarily no pressure on him, sort of get to grips with
Yeah.
the new settings, and then when he's ready, he's good to go.
Yes, I'm not worried about that. Like I said, this game, I'm just like the front. What's happening at the front? The wings are doing their job. Midfield was meh, but it's all right. And we were just defending. Shout out to Onana. I think he's had a good week overall. Like the last 3 games. Not last 3, last 2 games. The double save was very good from him. And I just feel like every game you just don't know what you're going to get from him. But
Big him up. Since
credit
Liverpool.
where it's due, yeah. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
we move on.
We move on. We go over to Anfield, where, of course, Liverpool 3-0 winners against the Cherries. That is AFC Bournemouth. AD, man. Luis Diaz is playing for a new contract or what? What is happening?
This guy makes me sick. He was like on his knees. What's that new phrase the kids use? Glazing. Absolutely glazed over for Barcelona to come and take him away. But the guy gives 110%. And for me, don't get me wrong, as infuriating as he is, he's obviously got his obvious qualities. So that's why I did find this clamour to replace him for the upgrade that is Anthony Gordon. I did find that quite bizarre actually, because I just didn't get it, and Gordon, he's someone that he's converted me, because I wasn't having him at all. But I think Diaz has got all the qualities to be one of the premier wingers in this league. And I think one thing, because you guys know me, I'm locked in with Arne Slot, right? So I've spent hours indoctrinating myself with his tactics, with his methods. So he's a psychopath. He talks about sort of danger zones and all that sort of malarkey. But one crucial thing that I found about him tactically, and one of the things that he wants to do is he wants to create 1v1 isolations all the time with his wingers against the opposition fullback. One of the ways he does this is by inverting his own fullback to then give the other wingers a decision to make. And I think another way in which he sort of gets the best out of his wingers is he sort of has them sort of about maybe 15-20 yards further up the field. So what we're starting to find is that Diaz is not necessarily having to beat 3 men and then have a shot on goal where it's clearly gassed, but he's actually sort of starting off a lot closer to the goal, and we're actually sort of starting to create stuff for him. So if you're seeing for the first finish, it was almost reminiscent of Luis Suarez in that Newcastle goal, where ball over the top. It's not necessarily the same, but touch and then bang and slap into the open net, and then second goal similarly, Trent sort of gives them an opportunity. And I know Oscar sort of hates this sort of saying about getting the shots on target, but I think that's probably a great example of it, because it wasn't necessarily the greatest shot in the world, but he hit it true enough and just managed to find its way in. And he was just giving that fullback a barrage of abuse. I don't know. What do you man think of Luis Diaz? Because again, I think he's someone who's very polarizing. I think he's someone that we all see his obvious abilities. He's very tenacious. He's a nightmare for 1v1, but that clinical edge is maybe not necessarily there. But
I think he's fantastic.
5 goals and 5, whereas last season he finished on 8 in total.
I remember when you lot bought him, I remember when you lot bought him, and it was like, well, where have they plucked this guy from, right? And he was like, exactly, he was a tornado. And I know that there was obviously was it last season or the season before, when it was a bit like, what's going on, like what's happened to him, where is he, and then again he's hit the ground running this season. He's on fire now. Maybe that Chiesa transfer has fired a rocket up his backside, alongside even Gakpo hasn't even got games that's like started games yet. And it kind of makes you feel like, okay, look, brand new season is fresh. Let's go again. Obviously, he went through a lot with his family, like with his dad and whatnot. Like, I think he's a baller. I think he's an absolute baller, a player that I would love to have. Sick player.
I don't know from a tactical perspective, but I think Slot has figured out something that gets him in the position to just be scoring, mate. I think more, whatever you're talking about, one-on-ones and all that, Arnold Slot ball is working for a minute.
Yeah,
100%.
Hey, someone's got a fan on. Who is that?
I do.
What, you hot, bruv?
Turn it off. Can you still hear it? Because mine's really low.
Bruv, I can hear it, blood. That
I
fan.
can hear it.
When you turned it up, I noticed it. I didn't
Yeah, I
notice
could
it. You
hear
said
it
it.
once you said
Yeah.
it.
I
Are you
was
gonna
like,
put good hearing?
David's got that ear for sound.
Wow,
man.
Yeah, look, he's a musician, isn't he? What do we expect?
That's a producer on the,
That's a
on the,
producer,
on the
whether he
highest
was.
level.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, you know what? I'm randomly watching. Obviously, I'm surprised you don't even ask me what football match I'm watching because you know I like to watch football whilst we're doing the pod. Real Betis against Real Mallorca, right? It's crazy because even these man, yeah. When I say in Spain, they take risks, bruv. These men have got 2 centre halves on the edge of the 18, like by the byline. Yeah. Betis Mallorca, you know. It doesn't matter what level of La Liga you're in, blood. You man are playing out from the backside. What? I said, no, this is incredible scenes, Jeff. Anyway, and to see Manuel Pellegrini still managing football is tremendous scenes, and Hector Bellerin, of course.
Peter, what did you call him? Did you not call Pellegrini like maybe like 3 seasons ago? You said he looks like a cadaver.
He does look like a cadaver. He scared the crap out of me when he used to stand there at Man City. You know when he looked cold in that big night jacket. He used to look cold, and he's like, "No, I'm not ready for this weather. This isn't my kind of time." In Manchester, you know, playing his trade with his league title.
Are we done with the Liverpool game?
I don't know. So I just interrupted you guys because I was literally
Endo's got a question. Can we jump on this question
La
before we
Liga.
move to the next thing?
Yeah, of course.
He
This
said,
is what I was coming on to, bro.
yeah, he said, guys, have you clocked the lack of Monday Night Football this season? Only game we've had is Spurs-Leicester. Next week it's Bournemouth.
Is it Bournemouth Southampton next week?
I won't lie, yeah. On this sub, there is too much football, bro.
Wait, what?
I can't do it. There's too much football, bro.
There's not enough, David.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that.
Brother,
It's not enough.
brother. The other week,
I'm listening to games in Arabic on a Saturday.
Listen, no. Hear what I'm saying. The other week,
I'm not.
The other week, yeah. The other week, you had Carabao Cup. You had Champions League games on. I'm like, bro.
And now we've got Carabao Cup. There's other European games on it.
Remember that rule you when UEFA said no other games on the Champions League night, bro? What's changed, bro?
It's gone. That's out the window, bro.
Nah, I don't think you get it, yeah. Because I was talking to someone this weekend, and obviously I watched the Chelsea game on Saturday, and then on Sunday I was out and I was telling them, "Oh, I'm going home because I want to catch the end of the Arsenal game." And they were like, "You watched football yesterday. How can you watch it again?" I was like, "I love this stuff.
I love this game, bro.
It's in my veins, man. It's never going to be enough." I was even annoyed there was no Monday Night Football tonight.
Yeah,
guess what I'm doing tomorrow?
Look at the dross they're serving us next week, bro. What the hell?
I couldn't care less. Tomorrow night, basketball, Chelsea versus Barrow. Best believe I'm watching.
Yeah.
You're saying who?
Barrow.
Fam, I thought we were in the slumps. We got Bolton Wanderers on Wednesday. You got Barrow.
Bolton is one thing.
Hey, Bolton's
Bolton's one thing.
That's Barclays.
Bolton is one thing. At least they played in the Emirates era in the Premier League. You
I didn't even know Barrow were part of the
Barrow.
92.
They are.
Was the 70s?
How have Barrow made the third round, blood?
Listen, they'll be at Stamford Bridge tomorrow night.
Who did they knock out to meet you lot?
No, I don't know.
Flip, bloody
Nah,
No, but guys, will I pass up Maresca ball? No, I won't.
Obviously,
Look at
team, bro.
That's the best time to see it.
expect you to go and watch it, mate. But it's still giving me dross, bro.
Hey, well, Oscar, you going to Stamford Bridge?
I'm not. No.
Oh, look at this guy.
I was gonna say it's probably £1.
He's getting Bournemouth, Southampton on a Monday night. It's a joke.
Now, Bournemouth, Oscar, let's keep it a buck in it. Bournemouth, Southampton. The only people that are going to be watching that game are people from Bournemouth and from Southampton. They'll all be at the game.
And I've just clocked it's at Bournemouth's ground as
It's at
well.
Bournemouth.
Peter, do me a favor. Look at your screen. Just look at your screen.
Mm.
What have you got on at the moment? Just tell
I've
me
got
what's going
Real
on.
Betis against Real Mallorca.
Come on, you're gagging for it, and you're the fool to complain.
No, listen. I can't lie, guys. Yeah, there's a difference between boring football teams in a different league than it is in the English league. I'm sorry. Like I'm watching Preston against Blackburn over Bournemouth Southampton.
No, I'll be honest
all day long.
No, but bro, you say that, but Southampton tried. We spent last week I don't know. We spent last week slagging off Russell Martin, saying he's trying to be too expansive. He's trying to play too much football, right? And then we saw a Bournemouth side who, credit to them, although we beat them 3-0 on Saturday, they gave us a proper game. Like they were creating chances and big up Queen Callaghan. And
I think I can watch Bournemouth. I can watch Bournemouth play any other teams. That's fine. Maybe when it comes on next week, I'll give it a butchers. I'll see what's what. But as soon as I see, you know what I'm saying, Juventus against friggin', you know what I'm saying, Venezia.
There's like 5 teams in this league that I don't really care for this season, and Bournemouth and Southampton happen to be 2 of those.
Listen,
Bournemouth away, Oscar. Bournemouth away. You have to watch Bournemouth away.
Guys, also another point, yeah. The football can't be boring, blood. Come on, bro. Some of these games are putting man to sleep, bro.
I can't lie. Watching Coventry versus Spurs is crazy. Can't lie. Watching Coventry versus Spurs is crazy.
I like Cov, man. I got sauce for Cov, man.
They were actually like bare. Like, there's not been like bare Champions League games. there was choices.
Also, Champions League are fast as well. Why is there so many teams in the Champions League?
Bro, they're 36, bruv.
36, bruv. Yeah.
Super League, innit? They wanted a Super League, and they said, okay,
yeah, you got it.
This ain't a Super League. This is dampening the quality. There was
I would have got that. Oh yeah.
Brest versus who?
Bayern Zagreb. Are you
that Sturm Graz, was it?
9.
Listen, Bayern 9.
There should never be 9 goals in a Champions League game. Never.
Oscar, do you know the wickedest thing?
Yeah.
Bayern had 2 goals disallowed.
Do you know what I didn't? You know what I haven't done, guys? I tell you what's funny about this new Champions League.
Guys,
is that I don't even know what the table is.
Listen,
what is that?
That's a good point.
It's a Champions League game.
I know Bayern at top, Dynamo's arguable bottom, and then the rest is a mixture.
No, but you know what? Yeah, I'm there looking for like where's Group F? Like, you know what I'm saying? 2-2s now. I forgot. Oh snap, we're in one league, bro. I'm seeing Bayern and Celtic. Oh, it's been a goal right at the death.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
you scored. Some of his names.
In Seville, right at the death. Would you believe Mallorca have taken the lead in the 93rd minute? In the 93rd minute. That is unbelievable scenes, Jeff. I'm waiting for the replay. I've just seen the celebration, so I couldn't tell you who scored right away.
Yeah.
But it's unbelievable scenes, Jeff. Right at the death.
But yeah, no, I'm all for it. I like the new format. And do you know what? It's another thing that I.
Oh my god! Hey, guess who it is? AD, you know this player?
Oh,
former West Ham, former Southampton. Ironically, as the Betis fans leaving their droves. Remember Valerie?
Oh yeah, Jan Valerie, the French,
bro.
He had a mad thing, no?
Yeah,
maybe it's not who I think it is then. Maybe it's a different Valerie.
No, he what, right back?
Yeah,
he scored. No, it's not. Oh, no, it's not him. No, it's not him.
What?
I've mistaken him for someone else. But this Valerie is another player. Didn't play for Southampton, clearly. Oh, Bellerin, what have you done there, Hector?
But yeah, no.
He's still getting
the new UCL. Well,
head bandage and all, bless.
The new UEFA format. No, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Like, do you know how it says the 9 to 24, the 9 to 24 lot? Do you know how they get into the playoffs?
How do they get
the next 8 are guarantees to play a team from 16 to 24. So you don't play each other in the playoffs. So you really don't want to finish lower half because then you will get a stronger team guaranteed for the playoffs.
That's not the point. Listen.
Yeah, and it's 2 extra games. So it's long.
Bro, it is long. It is long, bro.
It's 36 teams, bro.
Eliminated, you know?
Some of the names I'm seeing here, but Club Brugge, yeah? Slovia and Bratislava.
Respect Club Brugge. They're down. They're always in the group stage.
Yeah,
they're always there.
Have you watched the Belgian league, bro? Have you seen how they devise?
I watched this weekend was the first weekend. I said, you know what, new country. Let me turn on the local football, guys.
Be thankful for Bournemouth Southampton.
Yeah, that's all I'll say.
What, Union Saint-Gilloise? Nah, you're all right, blood. You are Antwerp. You're all right. Royal Antwerp. Anyway, all right, guys. Other scores in the Premier League that took place this weekend. Let's quickly dive in. Brighton 2, Nottingham Forest 2. Guys, the refereeing was shambolic. The refereeing was an absolute disgrace. I'm glad Nuno Espirito Santo called the referee an effing disgrace in his face. To his face, and he got sent off. He said, "You're an effing disgrace." Man of the match, by the way, in the Betis game.
What language did he say it?
Oh, it must be fluent. It was in English. Oh, it was in English. Because you could hear it. He was like, you're an effing disgrace.
And he did say that, like, to his face.
Literally, about 8 times.
It was like 4K, so it's like you couldn't even mince it.
Because the referee says he gets the ball and then sends him off.
It sends him off.
Yeah, that blame thing, Anthony Taylor, bruv, the clown.
Freaking tool,
No,
man.
what I will say though, when you do that scissor motion, it's always a risk. But
It's a risk.
But if you won the ball, if you've won the ball, let's you don't have to act live and direct at the situation. You can watch it back. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, and even the Brighton manager was mouthing off, right? By the way, he's a nasty piece of work, that bloke, you know.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a nasty piece of work. When he was at the Emirates, bro, there's some stuff I heard that he got up to, and I said, you know what? And the thing is, I think he's 31, 32. So he's no nonsense, mate.
Younger than you.
Huh?
Younger than you.
Whoa.
Ho! Hey, that's crazy, you know. I haven't even put that into context, bro. There's a football manager younger than me, bro.
What's his name?
Fabian Hertzler.
Fabian Hertzler.
And Peter, do you know what's going to blow your mind? This is him in the Brighton job. So how would he even started his career? Because he's in the Premier League now.
Brother. What was he with? St. Pauli before, wasn't he? I think he was with St. Pauli before.
Hey, lad, it's touch and go, you know. I'm just older.
Well, you're older than him.
No, sorry, I'm just younger. I'm younger by 3 days.
Yo. Wait, he's 93.
Yeah.
A football manager was born in 1993.
Fraser, you.
You know, like, it was like, yo, this is scary stuff. Like AVB, that was crazy stuff.
We need to get our badges, man. Come on.
We need to get our badges, lads.
Nah, Peter, you can't be anywhere near the touchline. You know how many badges Peter's getting?
Red card.
Oh.
You
No, because our joy is here.
like your job involved interacting with referees.
Unfortunately, you have to agree with you. I couldn't keep the integrity of the football club I'm managing. I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to keep in line with its philosophy and values and vision. I couldn't obey it because the fourth vision was right there.
For me, I couldn't be a gaffer because it's players. If my striker misses a sitter,
I'm
I'm abuse.
And then I get sacked.
I'm abuse.
I've got to move my family and friends because I've been sacked.
Do you know when Henri said, "I can do this"? Why can't you do this?
Can you do two
when
touches?
Yeah. Can you do
Hey, did you see Thierry Henry? And what was that my man last week, bro? Don't go there. Don't go there.
I can't lie. Henri was not a happy man on Tuesday night. He was not a happy man.
Because who the hell was that guy? Why did he think he had the right to talk to Thierry Henry like that? He said, "I replaced you." Henry was damn near 40. He was talking about.
Hey, these Americans, brother.
Oh my god! You know, I replaced the New York Red Bulls. I mean, gosh, have some friggin' respect. You know what I'm saying? You didn't replace him at friggin' Barca or Arsenal or even Monaco for that matter.
Alright, do you know what? Yeah, MLS is a bit of a farce. Do you know why? New York Red Bulls is fully in New Jersey.
It's a farce. New York is a farce. That's right. New York is a farce.
Deep in New Jersey.
Bro, the New York Giants, the New York Jets, they're not playing New York. The New York, what's it? New York Red Bulls, as you said, and even New York City. Wait, no, New York.
The New York City play in they play in a baseball stadium in the Bronx.
Is it the Yankees, isn't it? They play in
the Yankee Stadium.
Okay,
because New York had a team that I think Tim Howard used to play for, but they went past. Was it like New York Metro?
Was it Metro or Cosmo?
Cosmo, something. Yeah.
Wait, didn't Pele play for the Cosmos?
Yeah, he scored 1,000 goals.
Pele's a crook, man.
Hey, Ronaldo called him out, you know. Ronaldo called him out. I said, I don't know if you can do that. Yeah.
Ronaldo's a sycophant. He's a disgusting guy.
At least mine will be on video.
You lot are disgraced, bro. The whole lot of you, bro.
I didn't say I agree with Ronaldo. I just said he called him out.
Pele didn't score 1,000 goals, bro.
How many World Cups have you won, blood?
He didn't score 1,000 goals. He didn't score.
How many World Cups do you have, mate?
Pele didn't score 1,000 goals.
How many World Cups do you have, blood?
Come on.
How about you, man?
Man, get stepping, bro.
I can't lie, though. Pele was cold. I saw one comp. All the skills we've seen now, brother, he was doing elastical. He was doing the Cruyff turn before Cruyff. Guys, I don't even know. It might have even been AI because some of the stuff he was pulling out.
Do you not remember? I can't remember what game it was. I don't know if it was like Pro or ISS or even maybe FIFA. But when you could play like legendary teams and like legendary players. And there was a time you could be like Brazil 1970. Bro, Pele was cooking, mashing work on the game.
With Garincha.
With who?
Garincha, what's his name?
I think Zico was there. I can't remember who else though, but brother, this is going way back. Bro, this is going way back. You could bleed.
That has to be Pez, man. That sounds like Pez to me still.
I think it's Pez. I think it is.
Pez 05, Adriano 99 shot power. Never forget.
This is it. As soon as you cut in on the left foot, right-hand side, you cut in on the right-hand side with the left foot.
Never.
Hey, Pez was my game, bro.
Pez was the one. Pez was the one. ISS, Pez, it was the one. All right. Guys, anyway,
Endo wants to know if anyone's tried sneaking behind you on train barriers recently.
Do you know what's so funny now? Yeah, like every day, guys. Yeah, I tap my thing on the on the pad, innit? And I make sure beep, beep. I make sure it beeps once. Allow me. It beeps once. And literally, like, I kind of walk with, in a sense of like. I walk slow enough that no one can try and fit in. You know them ones there. I don't trust it. I genuinely don't trust it. I just don't trust this area. Like I have to walk with such.
Hey, you know let me just give anyone some closure, just in case you were ever trying to bump train. Do not do Liverpool Street 9 a.m. The amount of feds undercover that are there just waiting to catch them.
Oscar, do you know what's hot right now as well? Do you know what's hot right now, bro? And I don't know why. But the overground at Stratford is a mazine, bruv. Like we're trying to stop, you know, like we're in a threat, a UK terrorist threat. There's bare man for just oyster. For going for the barriers. We're wasting, you know, guys. We are wasting resources. This country
Peter, pay your $3.95. Stop being
don't come to me, brother. Don't come to me. First of all, we are wasting resources. This country is having a frigging laugh, okay? London is having a laugh. We cannot be spending resources on people like this. Checking oyster. Nah,
to be fair, man. No, but Pete, think about back in the day. TFL were losing money because after antics we were all doing.
They were losing money.
They were losing money. They had to put a stop.
If the train station did not have barriers, you were losing. You
were losing money.
Stratford and them undercover inspectors, man. Fair peanut, man.
That makes sense.
You know, how are you in jeans, tracksuit, and a GoPro? Yeah,
with a GoPro.
GoPro on your chest.
You know when I thought it was serious, like, do you know when they patterned it up? I was in Croydon, one time. I was on the tram. And they had 4 inspectors on the tram. I said, okay, they're being serious.
We're wasting resources, guys. We're wasting resources. Anyway, let's move along. Aston Villa 3, Wolves 1. I was going to ask you actually on Nottingham Forest, guys. Where do you think they could finish this season? They're in the top half right now. I think Nuno's kind of. It's weird, man. I don't know how I feel about them. What do you?
It's early in the season. that is the one thing I can just tell you. It's early in the season.
Nah, man.
But you know what? They were solid back in last season.
They were
And I
what?
think-
Sorry.
I think they were solid back in the last season.
Yeah, they
I
were.
think-
They were. And,
Is it?
and Robin, it is early, but it's never too early to go to Anfield and get 3 points. Do you know what I mean? It's always a good
Never
result.
too much, never too much.
Gangster.
By the way, Liverpool have only conceded 1 goal this season as well.
Yeah,
And who's got it?
Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Cobham, man. Cobham. Let's move.
Yeah.
What's 1 out of 13 as a percentage? I wonder.
Oh,
What's that? Was that like 1.3%? I don't know.
It's 1/13.
Yeah, I was about to say 113. Quick maths.
My math is not.
I mean, it's not a percentage, but fair.
Yeah.
quick maths. Right.
13%.
What else is there? Yeah, Aston Villa 3, Wolves 1. I saw the highlights of this. You know, Wolves were patterning in the first half, but Aston Villa came through.
Yeah, I'm gonna say every week.
What?
Watch out for Wolves. They're in there.
Wolves
They're
are going
in there.
You
down,
know
man.
what? Yeah, do you know what?
They're in there.
I feel sorry for Wolves because they sold. How much money did they sell make this summer, and how much did they spend of it? Jack Diddley squat. You know what I mean? Neto's gone. Who's the other one that went? Kilman gone. Kilman and Neto's gone. Right? That's like 100 million.
All day.
I haven't seen them spend any of that. If I'm honest.
Yeah, you're going down.
They probably brought it.
Like I said, watch them. They're not in my the bottom 3 to go down, but I said they're in contention. They are. So I will not be surprised one bit.
Can I ask you that question about this game? I just want to know. Pete, David, Lola, Adrian, Robin, each of your teams respectfully. Are you taking the punt on Duran?
Oh, I'll tell you
Duran,
what,
Duran.
John. I'll tell you
Are
what.
you-
Duran.
Are you buying it like I'm buying it?
I'll tell you what, man.
I can't lie. A little bit. He's like
A little
He's
bit.
had a good week, even in the Champions League.
Why are you smiling like
He
that?
was good.
Twinkle
was
in
good.
the eye, man. There's no twinkle in the eye, man. I'm not gonna lie.
He was
bro.
good. He was enjoying the Europe. He was enjoying life in Switzerland.
He's got
So,
something
I'm just
about him.
Yeah, there's something about him.
I'll just say this though. His celebration is awful. He needs a new one.
Huh?
He needs to find one straight away.
Which one? Which one?
He just runs over. He looks at the crowd. Get the hell out of here with that nonsense.
It's cold.
Hey, Lola.
Yes, mate.
Answer the question. Answer the question.
And you like 12.
Who? Duran? How old is he?
Yeah.
He's like
2003.
He doesn't look it. Let's not do this. Duran can't be
He's
young.
from Colombia, by the way.
Be serious.
He can't be that. He can't be that young.
As a child, no, thank you.
It's a,
Yeah, Peter. Apparently, you're celebration police today. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
he has been celebrating me.
You're not
Right.
feeling that, but when he does the
Isn't
little,
it?
he doesn't look what.
as in Duran, when he just stops.
Who's got the best? Who's got the best celebration in the league at the moment?
That's a good question.
Wait. Sorry, guys. Before we continue, Duran's 20.
Yeah, as a child, no, thank you.
Are we sure about that?
Nah,
Well,
Peter.
we need to examine some bones.
Okay, so you're with me then, yeah?
Whoa.
That's a crazy.
Yo,
That's a crazy statement, man.
bro.
That's a crazy statement.
What's going on there?
I know. That's mental. You know what I mean? You know
Look
what
at
I
that
mean?
verse, bro. He's 20 years old.
Nah, bro. I'm not having that.
Look at the
But he looks
build of
like a
him.
20-year-old though.
He does look young.
Yeah.
He looks young. And maybe
He
it's
looks
because
like a 20-year-old.
But you see the size of him.
yeah, so
He's a big boy. That's fair.
For 20.
Yo,
Compare him and Eddie at 20. And compare.
what
What's I supposed to say? He's a big man.
is going on here?
you know what
No,
I'm saying?
hang on. Boys and girls.
Ireland's what, 22, 24?
Let's have a conversation.
He's just a kid.
Let's have
See,
a
that's
conversation.
literally a kid.
Oscar, he's not walking with Michael.
He's 20.
He's not rolling with Michael.
Why not? I can see that face at uni. Easy.
Bro,
Easy.
Guys at DMU, I'm not
This
looking
guy's
for
already
it.
he's already qualified.
From
He's got a bad boy Mercedes whip outside Old Kent Road, one of them little clubs.
Nah, Pete,
What are you talking about?
you have this thing where you think everybody's
No,
mad.
no,
old.
I don't think everybody.
He looks like a 20-year-old, bro.
No, he does not.
You need to
So
around
does it.
his age.
No, he does not look like a 20-year-old blood.
No, he might not look exactly 20, but he looks around his age. If you said 20, 21, 22, I could hear it.
Yeah, come on, man. That's
Okay, if you told me I was a 28-year-old, would you believe it?
No,
yeah, no, I can't lie. If you said 28, I'd be like, yeah, sure. But he just looks like a young guy.
I can hear 20.
You know, a disgrace.
I'm a P. I'm
I
a
don't
P
know,
on
I
that
don't know
one.
what you think 20-year-olds are supposed to look like.
You've seen 20-year-olds recently.
What did AD say? Eddie and Catty at 20, John Duran at 20. Look at the difference.
Eddie and Ketty is a small boy.
The foot tall. Not the same thing.
Bukayo Saka at 20, Duran at 20.
You got dibby guys. Look at what's the name of that kid? What's his name? Crofton. Oh. What's that kid that you guys had in your academy?
He's Crofton, man.
What naughty or what?
Do you know what I'm talking about?
What position?
Well, Christian
I don't know,
Bailey.
he had a double barrel name. I think he was a right back.
Oh yeah.
Brooke Crofton Naughty.
So it is
Brooke.
Crofton. Yeah.
He's massive as well. I saw him at Millwall. No, not Millwall. It was in like League One the season before.
Yeah, he's
Lincoln City.
He's
Huge.
in Italy right now. Which one though?
Come on, man. There's big youths.
Yeah, he's just a bigger child. It's fine. It happens.
Oscar, that was a shout. Like it was coming out of his shirt, bruv.
Yeah, man. Come on. Not everyone's going to be Angel Gomez.
Manager, they said 11. I said upgrade it.
I remember we had that kid in our academy. He went to Leicester. Hasn't done anything now. Like Vontae something. He was freaking huge. He was like 16, but looked like a freaking 20-year-old. It happens.
Yeah, man. But what were you lot saying? Would you take the punt?
Yeah. No, I know you're 20.
I think
There's something about him, but I need a few more games.
I don't.
No, mate, it says, yeah, I need a few more.
I'll give Villa Jesus in a heartbeat. Tend to bring me to a swap.
I watched a Villa game in the Europa League last season. I think it was a group stage game, and he came on and he hit the bar. And the shot power that I saw, the velocity, I said, I need that level of ball striking.
20-year-olds don't shoot the ball like that.
And technique.
Or 19-year-olds, they don't hit that hard, bro.
He kicks like he's been kicking ball for 20 years. Never mind being 20 years of age.
Yeah, man. I like what I see.
We need to do some wrist and teeth analysis, bro. That's how we can do it. That's the only way we're going to define it. Right.
Well, quick question, because obviously you man said you take him. Obviously West Ham, they were like flirting with him, and then they went for Fulkrug. Apparently Villa rejected 40 bids for Duran alone. Like if you were to take him now, what price range would you go for?
Oh, God, that's the problem. How much were they getting rejected for?
You'd imagine they'd have been asking. Like teams would have been bidding at 35, 40. I'd imagine.
It's time change. You don't have to do that.
Man, what was that about my age? Who's rinsing me, blood?
So someone said you look 25, so you can't really talk about looking fake ages.
He gave you a compliment.
So surely, if I look 25, I can see what's going on in here.
But your problem is you think everybody should be like you.
No, what, Oscar? I don't. We literally
You
spoke
think
about. I literally brought up Saka and like Eddie. I'm bringing up players that look like their age or younger or whatever. Yeah,
You know, players look older. It happens.
brother. Listen, we spoke about Partey in it a couple of weeks ago, and he can't be younger than me. Like that. That's not even the case. He looks like my uncle. What are we talking about?
But Peter, apparently he's 31. Look at his body's broken down. Look at
Look at him. I could play. I'm fitter than him.
There's certain people.
Jorginho's fitter than him. For goodness'
No, he's
sake,
not.
swinging in a step.
Jorginho
Oh,
can't run 5 yards.
You ain't watched Jorginho this season. That's all right.
Oh, sorry. He's on the bench half the time.
Yeah, funny that. Preserved energy. Don't
Have
worry,
you seen
preserved-
Naby Keita?
Marathon, not a sprint. Naby Keita, another one.
Without a club at 29, apparently.
Another one.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Carney joined Arsenal when he was
Shout out
still
Tony
in his
Marshall.
30s.
AEK Athens.
He's to stack it off, man.
Did you see what the owner did for him on his arrival? He took him go-karting in his private go-kart.
See, guys, you know what? You have to remember. Yeah, Oscar looks 23.
Yeah.
What do I look? Sorry, okay, fair enough.
2001.
Did you say what do I look like? He just said what you look like.
I know that's why but surely people think you're older than me, blood.
80 looks 27. Nah.
I'll tell you that. It's about right.
It's about right. Anyway, Fulham 3, Newcastle United 1, bro. Newcastle getting packed.
ML Smith,
Iwobi, Reece Nelson. You know what I'm saying, people?
Listen.
I'm excited. I'll play well. But as much as I love ESR's goal, because he played well in general, Nick Pope, I've been on him for time.
Is that a big injury? Love?
I don't care.
No, really.
It's uni, man.
I've got a lot of time for Nick Park, man. I think it's brilliant.
No,
Yeah,
it's not. And my issue with
I
him,
mean, clearly just about Saturday.
no, my issue with him is like people get really good shots of him. I watched my Charlton. We have friends there, so I go watch.
What's about Charlton?
Yeah, he's a Charlton kid.
No. But I said Lolo's like inside like that.
Hey, Lola, bruv, Lola works at Charlton Academy. She's just not telling us. She saw Lookman, she saw Pope, she saw all of these dons, bruv. Early doors, bruv.
You see Charlton, yeah? Is the value still the same as it was back in the day?
Yeah, Oscar, man.
It's not changed one bit.
They ain't done nothing.
It's just
Ain't no nothing. Oscar went to League One, bro.
Oh,
Like you have to remember, the stadium is too big for them right now.
Oscar. I kid you not. No cap. Because I was working there a few years ago. Yeah? I swear to you, the tills that we were using, they even told us they're from 1998.
They've got the little buttons that you got to press.
You have to manually type in the price for everything.
Oscar, you know what beer they sell?
even
Oscar,
avoid
you know what beer they
anything.
sell? I'm gonna give this is gonna let you know. You know what beer they sell, blood?
What are they
Yeah?
selling?
They're selling gross, blood. Do you remember that beer?
Wait, what?
Nah, you see,
That's when Jean-Claude Van Damme was putting adverts for it, bruv. Do you know how long?
that's a
Oscar
disgrace.
gross is what they sell there, blood. And it's
Oh,
the
do they
only.
have in the stadium? Do they have like a club museum? I'd love to check that out.
I
don't remember.
I do a tour in it. Do a little stadium tour.
You know what? There's some stadiums I don't know how you got like stuff like that. See Craven Cottage? Craven Cottage is tiny, but they've got a museum. And I said, how do you fit this in here?
Michael Jackson.
How do you fit?
But yeah, look, Pope. Because I remember when he got England call, he was saying, "Yeah, let's put him in." I said, "He's a good shot stopper," but the game has evolved past him. He looks terrified if he tried to pass the ball, and now he's even worse. So it's like, go away, lanky.
When he out for like a year for a piece?
He's just lanky. Go away.
Wait,
Also,
Pete,
he gave ESR goals. I'm gassed.
Nat said, "Bring back Charlton in the Prem. The days of Bartlett was a great time."
Remember,
You're at least 26.
20? No, older.
Older. Sean
Oscar.
Bartlett.
Sean Bartlett.
What
Oscar.
are we saying? What, 28?
You got to be 30. You got to be 30.
Yeah, you have to be minimum.
You have to be 30 to even remember.
Bartlett's the most obscure of the three. There was Lisby, there was Jason Yu, and he went for Sean Bartlett.
Yes, Sean Bartlett.
I think it was crazy. I always thought Sean Bartlett was a yard man, you know? Turns out for South Africa.
Yeah, I used to think that.
yard
as well.
man as well.
I thought he was a yard man as well. No, for real, facts, bro. It's
Dawson, that is older than Peter.
No word of a lie, bro. But yeah,
No,
let us know, yeah, when you because you clocked Joe Gomez, didn't you? Listen, you work in the academy, bro. I'm sure you work at Charlton Park.
I put it back. I didn't watch them, but Premier League years. I'm sorry. There's no episode of Premier League years where Sean Bartlett is getting a feature. There's not one. I've watched everyone back to back. Don't tell me that.
At least
In
Liverpool got a
01.
hat-trick against Liverpool. Bartlett.
Sean Bartlett,
You know? That's crazy.
Oh, right.
Do you ever lie down a big raw? I'm pushing 40. No, brother. If I look 20 and I'm 40, run that, cuz. Let me be looking 50. You know what I'm saying? What? You think I care about aging? Absolutely not.
But you know what? Yeah, catch up to you quick, man.
I'm still out there deadlift, squats, you know what I'm saying, bench press, you know what I'm saying. I can still hold the cupboards open for a long period of time. I can go up and down the stairs, you know what I'm saying. No knees, no issue. The mobility.
Wow, you're doing a stairmaster, yeah? I see that.
Listen, if you saw my what's it called, my lean body mass right now, rude boy. I'm living for a long time.
Fox.
I'm living
So
for.
shout out York at Villa. Anyone who watched Dwight York at Villa,
First of all, you're a liar.
old, bro.
First of all, a liar, because that means you saw Stan Collymore at both Villa and Liverpool.
Bro, man, I watching Steve Staunton in the man. That's crazy.
Did he not get shot?
And
I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a weird story, like he got kidnapped at gunpoint or something.
No way.
You know, Endo was 24.
Huh?
First of all, Endo being
24.
is interesting.
I thought he's always quite young, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but I thought quite young, as in like 19.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought he was older than that. I thought he was older than that.
I need to know, Endo, does Duran look younger or older than you? That's what I
Yeah,
need to
that's
find
the
out. That's number one. And number two, jeans in the gym.
We've talked about this. We have talked about this.
This is why I thought
yeah,
it was
no.
all
You
this
shouldn't even be allowed to train. A worker should tap you on the shoulder and say, like, what's going on? Health and safety risk. Yeah, happened to me one time I went in sliders, they tapped me on the shoulder. This is even worse.
There's no lower body at work getting done at all. There. That is just upper body.
But footballers can't even wear socks anymore. You see them down there cutting, they're doing origami in the socks, and you want to go to the gym wearing jeans.
No friggin' way, man.
Don't Vince myself and listen is a G.
You know what I'm saying?
He said his hairline is gone.
Still my hairline's gone up on my last legs. Listen, man.
You might as well join me, bruv.
You know
Both gangs still.
David's there, blood flossing. You know what I'm saying on a Tyrese thing, cuz.
You know what I'm saying?
What's it called? Let's finish these games, please. Harvey Barnes' goal, by the way. Harvey Barnes' goal was delicious. I love that player. I love him. I think he's lovely. Newcastle's first defeat of the season. Leicester City 1, Everton 1. Okay. When are we gonna call? When is David Moyes coming back to Everton? That's the question I have. That's the question I have. I'm genuinely.
I asked you last week. Yeah, I said, "There's Sean Dyche. Is Sean Dyche on the chopping block?" You said, "Nah, leave it." I said, "Okay."
Did I said leave Sean Dyche?
Yeah, you said leave it. No, I said you said I can't talk about it. I said okay. Cool.
Yeah, because he's been banging that drum for the whole time.
Yeah, you weren't right? Because he shouldn't have been appointed the manager in the first place. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait, just a damn minute. I did not give Sean Dyche breath. Are you kidding me? No way,
guys.
No way.
Unpopular opinion, man. Sean Dyche is cooking. You see, like Everton are fine, perfectly. But if you go 2-0 up twice and lose, it's mental. Like,
by the way, guys,
you're playing well enough.
It's not mental. It's because you have Keane and the man in defense.
I'm Pickford in goal, innit?
Hey,
it's unfair on the players. It's unfair on the players that are good because Ndiaye is really good. Flipping, what's my man's name? Irabonham. He's a good player.
Yeah, Tim.
I need to show you guys this.
Wait, that was their first point of the season. Oh, they're going down.
No, guys, let me tell you something about this Premier League this season.
I did not know that was their first point of the season. I can't believe it.
Let's remove it. Let me tell you what's wrong with the Premier League this season, guys. We have 6 teams that have not won a game this season. Game week 5.
What the hell?
Guys, we are about to witness the worst relegation battle in Premier League history.
Peter,
in terms of quality, we're going to.
Are you with me now when I say we need to reduce the size of the Premier League?
Do you know what, Robinho?
Robin, I'm on board.
I think I might have to join.
Reduce the size.
I think
I'm on board.
Get it down to 18.
I think I'm with you.
16.
16?
Bro.
14, we're getting down, bro.
16.
That's it, if you're
14. Make it a Bundesliga size. 34.
We've got three clubs that have lost 4 games out of 5 this season. Look at the colours. Red, L, L, L.
What? Ipswich have 2 in a row?
Ipswich have drawn 3 in a row.
Get rid of 4.
Pick them up.
Get rid of 4, promote 2. That's it.
I'm with you, brother. I'm tired of Dross, blood. I'm tired of freaking Dross. What do you mean 6 clubs haven't won a game? 6? What? We're going into October next week. You know what I'm saying? We'll be entering October very shortly. How many teams do you think would have had a win by the international break? Would have had a win by the international break?
I'm back in Palace to get their first win in the league.
I think Palace will be okay. I think you're right. I think you're right on Palace. Leicester? Oh. The next game is Arsenal. It's not looking nice. Everton, Palace. Listen, if Palace do not beat Everton, it's at Goodison as well. Oh.
That's a 6-pointer. I might watch that one.
No. You know I love Palace. Dare lose to Everton.
Yeah, Wolves are not winning anytime soon.
Wolves are gonna get packed in.
They're gonna have one time.
It's a long
Wolves
day.
is a shame. They just lost so all their best players. Like, what do you expect?
They lost 2.
It's a long day, guys. Anyway, what else is there? So yeah, Leicester City 1, Everton 1.
I don't care about the rest of these games. You know?
Southampton 1, Ipswich 1. I mean, Ramsdale's getting packed in every single week.
That was actually
No deflection. I'm not saying it is his fault. Don't get me wrong, but it's
No, but I can't lie. When I saw it, I said goal of the week. Then I saw the deflection. I was like,
shameless guy.
right.
And Tottenham Hotspur beat Brentford 3-1, which in a game again. First of all, at the kickoff, Brentford scored, right? And I just said, nah, these men are a shambles, blood. They're an absolute shambles. But then the goalkeeping from Vicario, where he's double dribbled, as someone mentioned.
Big up my guy expressions, man, because he makes me laugh every time. Every time he scores.
He's too good with it.
I don't understand.
He's too good with it. I don't know how he does it.
We don't understand him. I love him. I love him.
I don't understand how he didn't get. You took the ball out the box.
Yeah, how is Vicario not?
Guys, I didn't watch this game, and I saw that clip on social media. How did he get away with this?
Yeah,
I haven't got a clue.
As I said, these refs need to go in the bin, man.
They're a stink.
What do I keep telling you, lot?
Like I said, I'm glad that you're on my campaign now. I said fire all referees. I've said it.
On Tottenham, mate, guys. Everton, Coventry, battered Tottenham in midweek. Battered them to the point where when Brendan Johnson scored the winner, he couldn't even celebrate.
No, guys, we have to beat Spurs this weekend.
No,
We have to.
Is it Man United Spurs?
First of all, you're not going to beat them.
It's Man United Spurs, yeah.
You're not going to beat them. But can we discuss the facts?
We have to.
Oh, guys, can we discuss the fact that Brendan Johnson scored on the weekend and shushed his own fans? Tottenham fans.
Big him up.
I rate him there. I rate him for it.
Guys, I've never seen that before.
He was getting questioned.
He's still mid, but
Shush your home fans.
Yeah,
That's
rightly
amazing.
so. They're getting onto him.
They were getting onto him.
And he backed his cat.
Yeah, well, he did what he was paid to do.
Guys, when I look at the fixtures ahead for next week, I'm not. I've realized as a man, yeah, in my 30s, I've come to this conclusion. I'm not a man of equality. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. If you look at the games that are on TV next week, yeah, it consists of. I mean, like Wolves, Liverpool. I get why it will be on TV, but then we've had Wolves and Bournemouth not on TV, right? It's not really a big game. We're going to be entertained to see Liverpool pack in Wolves. But that's the 5:30 kick. We've got Ipswich, Aston Villa. Right.
What's the Monday night football?
Everyone from East Anglia is going to be watching that game only, right? They'll be at Portman Road. We've got Bournemouth at home to Southampton. That's also on television.
Monday night.
And the two decent games that you would say that are worthy of television, coverage. Newcastle United at home to Man City, 12:30 kickoff, TNT Sports, and Manchester United at home to Tottenham Hotspur, because this is going to be the funniest game of two crap teams that I can't wait to see. Because whoever loses is a L, and whoever if they draw, it's both an L for them both. Do you know what I'm saying? Because as Robin says. Robin's saying, "Look, we have to beat Tottenham. This is Tottenham Hotspur."
I think Spurs get a result. You know?
No.
I think Spurs.
No, if we do not beat this Spurs,
Oscar, a high line at Old Trafford. I'm sorry, even this Man United.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you know what?
Even this Man United.
Oscar, we have to. We have to.
My bad. You know what it was? I just thought of the midfield because I said if you dare come with Eriksen and Mainu again, you're going to get eaten up. But then I just thought. The high line is crazy.
To the Lions.
It's high line plus the fact that Porro and Udogie just never stay in that fullback. It's just bare space for Ahmad and Garnacho, even Rashford, just run straight at them.
I'll be real. Ahmad, Garnacho, you can give them all the space they need. They ain't doing this.
Wow.
They ain't doing
Let's
this.
go with Vicario and goal. I think they might do.
Right. They might even get a piece. I think I don't know what sports like this, but they get. Hey, you got the lids. Boom, go immediately. You can pull that now.
Yeah.
Listen.
Okay, fair. Transition.
Chelsea Brighton's at 3:00 kickoff. Oscar, I just thought I'd let you know about
That's
that.
a good game. That's actually a good game.
For the first time in this season.
It's going to be good. No hurt.
Are you feeling confident?
They've got no manager, so you should be.
Well, he's still alive.
Yeah, but he can't influence the game.
Yeah, I mean, how much do you influence the game from the sidelines? He'll make his subs.
Right.
Yeah, I think we'll win.
Okay, very quick.
Calamari. That's it.
Show some respect. Show some freaking respect.
Yeah, Calafiori.
Magnitude and celebration, yeah, definitely Calafiori.
Yeah,
because Mbuemo is on his tails.
Yeah, it was right there.
That was
Wemmer.
Wemmer almost did
Oh, yeah.
almost did the Zidane.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Yeah, he
about
did.
what about D Wizzy Wiz?
D Wizzy Wiz was there, bro. What Dowie?
Yeah. Darwin.
How you do a whole pod without mentioning Darwizi?
I
Listen,
forgot about Darwin was alive, you know.
I actually
Yeah,
forgot
same.
about him. So
Yeah, I forgot.
it was like, raw. Here he is. Do you know what I mean?
No, because I told you, man, my stance. I don't need to cry over spilled milk, man. You're our main striker. Like crunch time, where were you? So until I see him at crunch time deliver consistently, yeah, man. I still think he's got all the tools, but you know Randy Orton. Randy Orton has all the tools, but he was at a crossroads in his career. It's like, are you gonna be the standard bearer, or are you gonna be the next Marty Jannetty? What are you gonna do? Similarly, Darwin Núñez is in the same boat.
I put some respect on Randy Orton.
Yeah, I don't think
He's
that's a
won
fair
the title 15
comparison.
times.
He went for
He's won the World Cup 15 times.
Yeah,
Come on.
No, but
he's right though. He went
he
for
was
a
talking about-
crossroads.
Yeah, but he had so much talent. That's like Ravel Morrison. Do you know what I mean? Núñez, I don't know.
Fair enough. You can question the talent. I still think he's got all the makers to be a world class striker. But who gives a damn what I think? You have to perform. You have to perform consistently.
All right. The goal of the week is Riccardo Calafiori.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the song, Lola?
What?
Back, he will stop your attack, Calafiori. Anyway, we'll sharpen that.
Oh no! That Italian kind of.
That's the more.
Yeah.
That's some more. Who is the player of the week?
pasta.
Miss Jackson. It is him. He's had a fun weekend.
Shouts for Diaz.
I like the Diaz shout. He was superb against Bournemouth. I mean, Haaland got 100 goals for Man City on the weekend.
Yeah, but he didn't score all of them on the weekend.
No, I didn't.
That's a legacy award, you know.
It is. I mean, he's not the player of the week, no. But like, you know, I just thought I'd give him a mention.
He's got like 2 awards this season at least.
Smith Rowe, yeah, he's already got 2 awards this week. Yeah.
Mirad said Calafiori, hey, what's your chops? That's crazy.
No, because he got. That's
He
not
got
like
followed, though. He got
what happened
followed,
on the first goal.
Yeah, that
Come
goal
on.
was redemption. He had to make it.
Yeah.
Man, I got twined.
He had to make that if he didn't score that worldie.
I know.
Yeah, he got twined.
Hey, give it Jackson,
Listen,
man. Give
It's
it Jackson.
Miss Jackson.
Miss
2
Jackson,
goals and
okay.
assist. Yeah.
Miss Jackson gets the player of the week. Who is the team of the week?
He won.
Who is team of the week?
Arsenal were close, man.
Oh, so we're that close.
Hey, you're very close, but it's not you.
Yeah, it's not his face.
That close.
No,
It can be Chelsea.
That's what
No, we can't let him puff his chest like
It
this.
can be, but the thing is, it can be.
Guys, we're the only away win this weekend. Nobody else won away from home.
Really?
And not only did we win away from home, we slapped this team. We slapped them.
Fulham is a good
That's
shout.
That's hard.
Liverpool.
Hard's got the same mug as me. Hey, I got the one with the white background as well. The Stamford Bridge. Come on, man. Elite.
Yeah, but I'll say Fulham's a good shout.
Yeah, Fulham done all right.
Oh, Fulham. Battle of the Southwest here.
Fulham.
Now, to be fair,
That's that goal. Did you
No,
see what Bruno Guimaraes was doing? He should have been not that guy.
listen, Oscar, like Enya says, flogged an unbeaten Newcastle. Newcastle could have gone top of the league on the weekend
But they didn't. So
because Fulham stopped them.
Beat 'em.
Because Fulham stopped them.
why are you guys smiling? What? Because you won a game? Because you won a game? They beat Fulham at Newcastle at home.
Yes.
We slapped West Ham 3-0.
West Ham are getting
Whoa,
pumped everywhere, mate.
What's with that about?
What's the what about? We
No,
slapped-
like you beat the mighty West Ham. Yeah,
Like I said, innit? We were the only
West
away
Ham.
win. We were
Okay.
the only away win this
yeah, that counts
weekend.
for something.
So
No,
the
no, credentials.
No, because it can't get more comprehensive than that.
everyone can vote.
She's brought the democracy rule here. She's brought the democracy.
What color shirt did Robert Sanchez wear on the weekend? You don't know. You never saw him. You never saw him.
It was orange. I saw him because he flopped a corner. The ball against scripted. Oscar knows what I'm talking about. He fluffed his lines. He freaking patted the ball away.
Listen,
Oh,
if I could, I'm gonna quote Peter. Yeah, you lot are gonna see who West Ham are gonna become. Yeah, and at the end of the season, you'll look back on that win and you'll be like, "What a 3 point!"
You know, you're still voting for Chelsea. I'm just saying I'm voting for Fulham.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go Chelsea. Yeah.
Listen, Endo, I tried to make a case. I tried to make the case for myself.
Come on, guys. Come on, let's go.
I'm giving it Chelsea because unfortunately Fulham did concede, so that's my thing. I can't do that.
It's
So
unfortunate.
it is unfortunate.
Also, the goalkeeping for Leno's goal. I mean, not Leno's goal. ESR's goal was a little bit.
Don't care. He still did it, and he was awesome.
That was your I hope you were rinsing earlier. Okay, not that guy. He's not that guy this week.
Yo, Pete, bruv. What's it gonna take to get some free tickets? Cause
so am I not that guy?
Hey.
Nah, not you, bro. Not you specifically, bro. Our club, bro. What we did. Getting involved in the politics, cuz giving out freebies.
Hey, yeah, free boxes.
Oh, no. Hold on.
I don't.
I'm gonna lose it. Because people actually had the nerve to complain.
Yeah, people got mad for no reason.
Prime Minister can get a box at the Arsenal. I'm sorry, guys.
Wait,
If
what?
I'm Prime Minister, I'm getting a box at all 20 grounds in the Premier League.
In fairness to him, he was a box holder for like the last 6-7 years. Way before.
The thing is, what he said was fair. He said, "I'm the Prime Minister. I can't sit in the crowd for himself." I thought, fair enough.
He should have said, "I'm not like you, man. I'm the Prime Minister. I'm the most important man in this country."
As soon as he became Labour leader, we had to remove that season ticket, boy. You know what I'm saying? Put him in a box, cuz.
Don't see you sitting in K17.
And you know how much
people
protection
act like, "Oh, he's supposed to be a man of the people. Why is he not in the general population?" Because he's so stupid. Sitting next to flipping troops in DT.
Have you seen our fan base? Have you seen what we get up to? And then want him next to Ashburton Army.
I can't believe certain things are conversations. I can't believe it.
Oh, good.
That guy is Sean Combs.
Oh,
Is he even
is
not
it?
that guy?
Have you seen how many charges he's got against him? Flipping out,
I
is
know,
it?
but like,
Listen. The videos this week alone that will coming out.
All the evidence has been there for time. The same thing happened with Robert over there.
Robert?
All the information was there, but no.
but you know what I don't understand about this yet? Because like, didn't we have this guy in Not That Guy maybe like 8 months ago when they did the official raid of his place?
But that was back.
Yeah. But now,
So
do you know what? I think the difference is because
different to them.
it's because he's actually been arrested and all that stuff. I think.
It's the fact that there's
Epstein. He got caught. He got raided once. Nothing happened. Everyone thought it was calm. But all they were doing was like, "We raided you. Wasn't a case."
Do you know what?
You got a case. Now they arrested him.
Guys,
For 1,000 bottles of baby oil,
That's mad.
I think he can go in there, Oscar.
No, then question: why do you need 1,000?
But there are serious questions to be asked about this.
But I had IP groups in there. Also,
guys,
do you call it a freak off?
there
1,000 bottles?
There is. If we're opening this box, you know, there's gonna be more people to add into this.
100%.
The music industry is over. It's over.
You know what Cat Williams said? Cat Williams said, this is only the beginning. Your favorites are going down.
Guys, when they open and shut case, the industry is finished, guys.
Treating like Epstein. What happened to Epstein? There's a list. All I think, what happened to the woman though? What happened to
On the island?
in the
On
island?
the island.
In jail.
I can't lie. I saw Cho in there though.
That one was clearly a lie. Though. That one was like a fake one they tried to use for like whatever. But
Yeah, Arteta was in that one as well.
everyone was
Arteta in there.
Guys, the only industry we're gonna have is Afrobeats. You better get ready, guys. You better get ready.
Peter, I promise you, if they get hip hop, Afrobeat is like dance.
Yeah, that's. I don't know what's going on in that community there.
Afrobeat.
Oh, listen. Okay, I'm a piano. For something exciting for now.
Canada doesn't have a chance either. You know the communities in Spain. Did you not have a chance? No one of these have a chance. They're all.
Oh, no.
And Diddy, like I said, Diddy is not honourable. He's not like that to my grave. If he goes down, he is doing every single.
He's
thing.
Wait! Didn't Burna Boy do a whole album with Diddy?
Everyone is going down.
Oh, nah, I'm sorry, Sean Puffy Combs, you're not that guy. Hall of Fame status, man. This is Hall of Fame, guys. For 1,000 bottles at your crib,
He's
that's
a
one
sick freak. Have you not seen that in the back of his garden? He has like a 50-foot bed. He's a sick freak.
What on the basketball court?
That's not the basketball court one. That was crazy.
There's one of his because the basketball court.
Why is there a bed on the basketball court?
No, they put a community note on that. That wasn't actually Diddy's house. Apparently, that was some.
Oh, okay.
But
Even then, that's still crazy.
No,
in
but
his actual LA home, there is a 50-foot bed in the garden.
deep it. There's so many things. Even like, obviously, he's not mentally 100% there. But Orlando Brown has been saying, if Diddy wants, he doesn't want your girl, he wants you. You can bring a girl if you want. He doesn't want the girl. He's coming after you. Some people have been saying this for time, but no one has been paying attention.
Yeah, like it's weird now because the way people are covering it now, it's like it was fact.
No, because like the women who he attacked have been saying it for time. Everyone dismissed them, saying they're lying because they want money. Even when Cassie came out, people had to like say she's clearly lying, she's doing it for money until the video evidence came out. People have been saying this about Diddy for years, but nothing happened until recently.
Guys, we got to close. Diddy, this is gonna be the Oscar Pistorius trial. It's gonna go on for
guys. Can I preempt next week's Not That Guy? Can I preempt it?
Who?
Okay, Wednesday is the 25th of September. Netflix is going to release a documentary.
I was literally going to say, guys,
get ready.
The Vince documentary out is this week. It's out this week.
Wait, Robin, because tonight, whilst we've been recording, Vince McMahon himself has released a statement. Can I read that statement? 53 minutes ago, he says, I do not regret participating in the Netflix documentary. The producers had an opportunity to tell an objective story about my life and the incredible business I've built, blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, based on an early partial cut that I have seen, this documentary falls short and takes the predictable path of conflating Mr. McMahon, the character, with my true self. What? What does that mean?
I just might finish him off, you know.
Yeah, I think he's done, guys.
No, do you know what, though? It depends how kayfabe we are in, man. Is kayfabe dead? Is it actually dead?
Okay.
He said, keep going.
He says, a lot has been misinterpreted or left out entirely in an effort to leave viewers intentionally confused. The producers use typical editing tricks with out-of-context footage and dated sound bites to distort the viewer's perception and support a deceptive narrative. In an attempt to further their misleading account, the producers use a lawsuit based on which an affair I ended as evidence that I am, in fact, Mr. McMahon. I hope the viewer will keep an open mind and remember there are two sides to every story. This product is going down.
No chance.
LeBron James said, "Ain't no party like it did."
Have you seen the first tweet that's underneath that tweet? Have you seen the first reply?
What
underneath the tweet is this?
Reading all that.
Read it out.
You can see it.
Read it, bro.
Read it out.
Oh yeah, partying with Diddy.
Partying with
Diddy.
Diddy. That one. Sent in 2013, 4th of April.
Yeah, I've done that one.
Oh god,
bro! I saw a clip on Twitter today of there's a scene where Rikishi just lips in Stephanie McMahon. I think that's your daughter. How do you write this? How do you write these scenes?
Right, guys, that wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. It's been a bumper episode as per. Lola, thank you very much for jumping on today as well. Incredible scenes, Jeff. Big up to everybody that's been watching. And again, we're going to be back next Monday talking all things Premier League. And we'll be live. We'll be live at the Vitality at Dean Court. Southampton.
Oh god.
I'm not here next week because I got to do a bit of traveling. So if you're gonna get people along, let me know.
You know what it'll be. That means Tottenham are gonna get a result. That's what Ernie's
back.
Because
And
you won't be
Ernie's back.
there. Yeah, let's hope Ernie's back. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Until next week, people, it's been the Top 4 podcast. We are out. Peace.
Yes,